Can you guys hear me? I don't want anyone being like, oh no, Beacham's depressed. My voice is just like this morning, so let me switch over. Good morning. Hello. Hi guys. We hear you? Okay, cool. Let me, I'm scrolling both things at once. Emily, good morning. Just an old man checking my favorite streamer. Hello. Weren't you on like Twitch too? But thank you. If you guys prefer YouTube, I don't mind. I will read both chats, just like very slowly. And on collabs especially, I probably might focus on Twitch chats, but welcome. Well, on collabs I'd be focusing on my buddy. Hold on, let me fix my audio, because I realize the music is pretty loud. Okay. What if I like bump it down a bit? Because I don't want to like project. I don't feel like projecting. Zonko, happy birthday! Oh my gosh. Halloween baby? Or time zone? I don't know. Congrats. Happy birthday. I hope you're 1 year older and 1 year wiser. I'm moving away from my tablet because I want to be in the center. Good morning. Oh, and Eon, good morning. Is that Owen Eon, boy who's gonna be debuting at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific? Guys, Owen's debut is today. We've been working on this shit for like so long. You guys gotta follow Owen. Yeah, he's doing his live city debut tonight. I hope you guys show up. Will Big Ham see this? Yes, Sylvan. Yeah. Or S. Ivan. Sylvan. I always say Sylvan. Sylvan, you can't hide from me. EST Halloween, nice. Like Double C, good morning. Peanut Head Hamster, what the hell? I heard I can finally find a peanut head hamster here. Only yesterday you could find it. But I can show you guys. People who stuck around. Okay, let me show you. I have a picture. Yeah, yesterday we celebrated Halloween on stream. Well, let me say hi to everyone else. Emily, hello. I saw you on both sides. Sylvan, hello. Barry, hello. Good morning, guys. Follow Barry. Barry is another art streamer who does really good stuff. I would say like you draw really good stuff, and has me coming back to streaming. Support Barry. I know Barry's gonna be like, no, don't shout me out. That's embarrassing. But he should follow Barry. Up and coming PNG tuber, future VTuber, mayhaps. But I know there's a good head on the shoulders doing art and learning art when I've seen how Barry thinks. Oh my god, shout out. Yeah, Barry, that's what I mean. I was talking to Barry earlier. The shout out, it has an exclamation mark in the front, right? So that when I write the normal shout out, it doesn't show up. So I hope, fix those commands. Tip and Ham power couple, yeah. We're getting married. That's not true, guys. I shouldn't say that. Tippa is Ryan's wife, and I can't be getting in the middle of that. Yes, if you look on Twitter, sorry about the tiny preview on the bottom. I have a picture here. I'll link it in chat too. Congratulations, when's the wedding? And during my vacation. What's Barry guy? Barry. You know, when I say Barry, I think of like what's that TV show? I mean, the TV show is it TV show called Barry? I forget. I think it is. It's a good. It was good. It's really funny, but also like I don't know. I remember really liking it when I was watching. Yeah, this is a photo of us. Yesterday, my head was more gourd like because I was messing with the lattices in Waterdo, so it looked a little funny. The reason you see transparency checker box is not because it's a fake transparency. I have it on my canvas right now. I gotta spread the false news, you guys. But yeah, follow Barry. My hot girlfriend and me meme. What? What do you mean? I'm the hot girlfriend, right? The one on the left, this is me. I'm the hot girlfriend, right? This is what you meant. Yes. I made some tea. Sorry, it took me a little bit to get started. I made the hojicha, and I was trying to decide what I wanted to do this morning. And I might do art for myself today. I know I was working on the random thing, and like although that can be argued as art for myself, I also wanted to do a little classic model. Okay, but I literally made my thumbnail on YouTube human ham, but this is fine. Classic. Right. Oh, is Mix It Up not open? It's fine. She's like vaguely peanut shaped. I don't like the hat. Sunflower season's over. Ungoth my made out with because I was goofy with it type shit. I was goofy with it. I think more people should be goofy with it. Like human monoswap. Oh, I guess we're back. Girls, okay, maybe not everyone, but I think a lot of girls like funny. Oh, you guys are fighting for custody. You guys seem to be fighting for custody. Oh, I'm not gonna zoom up again. I'm just gonna be in the corner when you guys keep swapping. Oh, Nanomancer, hello. Amp, welcome. Nanomancer, how are you? My cat friend. You only have 2.2k left. I did not follow you already. Fake fan. That day I met you. Fake fan. I'm just kidding. Oh, follow on Twitter. Yeah. Fake fucking fan. Duck hunting season, rabbit season, duck season, fire! The girls were so cute. Yeah, thank you. I was hoping to get a visceral reaction for you guys for my peanut shaped crimes. Yeah, I thought about putting classical music. I'm still trying to figure out what vibe I want today, because I want YouTube to be able to hear the calming music too. But I think the vibe I want to give off today might just be like vibing, because girl, I'm yeah, I didn't even party that hard during Halloween. I watched Welcome to Derry, like the It TV series. Like the It movie has a TV series now, Welcome to Derry. It's really, if you like the gruesome parts of horror and like It, highly recommend watching it. It gets pretty gross. 3D model the wedding when? I'll probably commission. Sylvan, you got slots? Can you model us some wedding dresses and a tux? Thank you. Can you make a stage? Can you make a wedding stage for me? Thank you. And that's Banffy. I had to go to Banffy for stages. Banffy has, can I just say Banffy? So Banffy is like someone, I feel like Banffy, I feel like Banffy should have more follows. Banffy's always really busy, but Banffy recently did Nana Asteria's stage. But Banffy has been doing like really cool stuff behind the scenes all the time. Banffy's done like backgrounds for like Holo Talents. But I feel like people don't know. Banffy's like it's a coding wizard, I think, and also does like 3D environment. It's crazy. So you guys go follow Banffy. Today's shout out day. I want you guys to follow everybody. But if you ever want like I know Banffy is always busy, so maybe don't scare Banffy with like the being like, I only want you for your art. Follow Banffy because Banffy does good work. Period. Yeah, I know he's had so many different projects, but Banffy's the GOAT. Hey Big Ham, hi Kaido. The vibe is I may be in union, but I'm still not happy about the hours I wanted. Yeah, how's Alzheimer go? Yeah, let me see. I've opened up my live 2D model on Clip because I'm tired of being a floating torso. Halloween's over. I can't be keeping up this shit. I need to get myself a body, so I'm thinking of drawing the rest of my torso. Maybe decreasing the boob size or like finding a way to mask it so that they don't look so big. Because in reality, my boobs are not supposed to be this big. I also thought about making like an underbody piece. But I'm just so lazy. at Christmas time. Thaw out Mariah. Thaw Mariah out of the ice. No, it's Thanksgiving time. To honor my son Juan. It's Thanksgiving time. Because he loves Thanksgiving food, apparently. Ooh. Pink Pony Club. I'm just kidding. That's just Chopin. Hold on. Oh, it is loud. Hold on. I need this for my brain today. Who doesn't love a good pumpkin pie? I don't really like pumpkin pie, actually. Chopin's Pink Pony Club. I would love it. There probably could be like a classical rendition. Opus 69. Nice. Sex number? Okay. Thanksgiving food to be hitting and putting people into comas. I love. I actually do really enjoy. Even though like okay. All things aside and what the holiday represents. Cause like we're Brazilian, we shouldn't even be celebrating it. But like if you live in the US long enough, your culture gets kind of like blended into like whoever's celebrating what. Cause like you go to school and then the kids are like, yeah, we had Thanksgiving, and I'm like, oh what, huh? What do you guys do in your cool 2-day break? Oh, Thanksgiving. Oh, we don't make turkey though. We make the ham. We like making them roast ham. Not hamster. We make roast ham. Okay. Ah, Jesus Christ. Look at all the animated frames I have for the little hammy. So cute. Yeah. I'm looking at this like, oh, bro. Yeah, or I don't know, turkey. We don't like the well, not like we don't like the turkey ends up being really dry usually for us, and I know there's like ways to do it, but it's just like it's a dry meat in general. Oh, I don't think, yeah, I could, but I'm not gonna do it. Well, I've been thinking about how I've been separating this because I've been working on so many files. No, I didn't say it. I'm just reading Owen's message. You guys want me to just play games all the time? I need the chill alert stream. If I play StarCraft, I might get a blood clot and like get hospitalized right now. I'm simmering. Did it have references? I have references. Hold on. Do I have a ref folder? I have the Discord for that. Hold on. Sorry, music's on pause for a second. I so kindly uploaded references of my own model on the Discord, so you guys should join. Give me 1 second. We're not ending stream. I'm pulling my references. I said that like we're ending stream. We're not. We're literally not ending stream right now. I am. I am the largest gaming hamster. I should change that title. Largest 3D art hamster. I need to be focusing on art. I like my guys, my job application got denied. Not even an interview. So I gotta lock into art. I can't just be playing games all the time. That's something I worry about. I'm like, oh, because like streaming is so much about like playing games and stuff. This time of year is rough. Yeah, but it was like an opening where I was like, I applied to the company in the past, and they were like, oh, you might be good for this role in the future. And I was like, okay. And then I applied, and then, you know, it is what it is. On this bitch of an earth. Keep going. Oh, God. Well, I have to, well, the answer isn't keep going with applying. The answer is, like, I need to, like, work on portfolio, and then I can talk about applying again. Oh. What holidays does Brazil celebrate? The Christmas present for Big Ham. The Christmas present. Alright. Oh, because we don't celebrate. We celebrate Christmas. We celebrate Christmas. We're like, they're a very Catholic nation. And my family happens to be on that side of the family. So it's like, oh. Yeah. Christmas is a thing. All of Brazil. Like the majority. I don't say all Brazil because there's like different. Yeah, Christmas is very big. Like everyone's showing up at church for the Christmas special. What did they call it? We have family together, get food. I mean, yeah, I think more than anything, it's more about just getting together, family eating food. Like I feel like the way that Thanksgiving is big in America, Christmas is big in America. Or the way that Christmas is big in America, like it's like Thanksgiving big. I play all my games. I thought you guys are too busy. You're too busy. I play all my games, though, when I'm too busy working. Play more? No. I think I won't. Can you get drunk? Exchange gifts? Maybe. Okay, hold on. I'm thinking. No, for real though. I think that's why I'm like. I think next year, which no one wants to hear, but I have stuff that is lined up, but I'm not gonna like. I think I'm gonna try to just not take any like new like special tasks, or really limit myself to a few. Because I promised myself I would do 3D this year, and it's not that I didn't do any 3D. You know, let's do an overview. How much stuff did I do this year that was 3D related, 3D tangentially? It's too early to do like a year summary, but let's see. Maybe for the New Year's resolution, but that's what I do every year. That's what I do every year. No, I've done stuff. I think I've done a good amount of stuff, but like it's all on the character sector. And like I never finished the thing I did for a course. I wasn't in the course, but it wasn't my own 3D course, but I tagged along and I was like, let me make some, let me try and follow along. And then I didn't finish the thing. So I think I'm gonna try to finish that assignment. Okay. But yeah, like in terms of environment stuff, which is what I told myself I would do this year, I didn't do. So I'm gonna go back into it. I don't know, guys. So I'm looking at Twitter trying to find what's going on. Oh, hold on, Margo. One thing at a time. I'm going through it slowly. Yeah, Nimi's thing I was technically working on it like before the year start. But where is it? Oh, I posted it on Stupa, huh? Hold on. The 3D prison room, that doesn't count. I mean, that was like a good start into environments. That was just a block out though to like build into something new, and I still haven't touched it. Yeah, I guess Human Ham was this year, huh? I finally finished her after having her blocked out for a year. So I can talk about that. Which I think was a big milestone because I learned AR kit properly this year. And I bought tools to help me with AR kit. So it wasn't that bad per se. I'm scrolling through. Hold on. I'm trying to find it. Was Desktop Mint was last year, huh? Let me just go. Maybe I'll go on Kara. One second. Because I think I post like my finished stuff there, because that's like technically portfolio. Yes. Miss Name Nightmare. Her mascot was like in January. Sorry, I got excited having able to be active in chat for a while. No worries. I just like, I need to like be super slow. Going to Brazil this Christmas, very excited. Haven't seen some extended family in 5 years. That's good. Dang, yeah. To be able to go back is like really good. Let's see, folks. It's been a long time for me too. Like I'm long overdue for a trip back. I know my family would take good care of me. Just like afraid to go back on my own and then be like, I don't know. Part of it is shame, but part of it is being kind of like, well, a lot of I have like friends there who like, you know, they got married and already have like a kid that's like several years old, and like we took very different paths in life. Like in medical too, I was like, whoa, like she's a champ. But everyone else I like kind of like been lost and out of like touch with, so I feel kind of like, you know, what is a girl to do? But I guess not everyone can say, oh, I've been doing 3D art. Oh, I made Gazer. I forgot about Gazer. I made I made like the classic ham in 3D as well. That's a good amount of stuff. But I haven't like completed it. You know, like I wanted to do a final polish. I haven't made like a reel for OG ham. I don't have a Labubu collection. That's the thing. I don't have a Labubu collection. You might think I do. Brandon, I've been working on. I mean, I've been working on him for a long time. I only came back to him recently, but I have a like a retoppled thing of him, so that kind of counts. This Severance fan art. I watched Severance this year, but also I don't like that this bust very much looking at it now. But I did do a bunch of like sculptures for funsies for practice. I also don't know how much I like this doobie. Like, I experimented with face stylization again to see where I wanted to go with it. And I still do better like with reference sheets and like sculpting out of my own brain. So there's partially that. I worked on shindigs. This project was actually really fun. I think this project I learned a lot. Secret Funko Pop collection versus Labubu collection. Secret Funko Pop collection is more likely for me, I think. My first one was like the Shaun of the Dead one. But I don't have like a lot. I think I have a Kerrigan too. Because I had an old Kerrigan and they made a new Kerrigan that's like flying, and she looks really cool actually. And I really like the plastic they used for like the wings. Good morning, Big Ham. Hi, Sango. You went back and looked at her Heli fan art recently now that you finished Severance. Aw, yeah. I think I can do her likeness better. I think I want to try to do more like practice sculpts. Like this. I just like, I get so like stuck on the hair, so I need to find like a faster way to do hair so I can hammer them out faster. I'm not putting live 2D projects on this board because I do want to like focus on like, hey, I did this much 3D, can I do more this year? This is already more than like what I did the previous year. What is a better shot of the human hams? There's a bunch of them in one image. This is really cute. But it's not quite. Oh. But yeah, doing streaming. I made the BB pod this year because of Death Stranding, right? This is a cute picture, actually. Here. That's so creature. Bleh. I'm gonna retweet this one. That deserves a retweet. The Shinix project was good. It was fun watching the process of that. I was actually pretty stressed out during that time. Because I was like, it's my first like 3D. I don't think I'm gonna, well, I don't know. I think it depends on the circumstance, but it's likely I won't be taking more 3D comms until I figure out pricing. Because it's like, I gave like my like, hey, you know, here's how much I'm charging. But then I think like, I still don't know how much to price myself for it. I know it's just like, big, I'm just, you know, charge $1 bajillion. I could. The amount of backseating. Was there a lot of backseating during that? Didn't you update and remake one of your big ham models? Yeah, I'm looking for it right now. My OG ham. And all I have is this video of the AR kit tracking in Blender, which I think is a really cool video. And I'm like, it's like, I swear, I think my art account, my Stupa account, has some level of shadow ban or level of like getting buried in the algo. And I know like everyone says that, but like I think that account especially, because I don't post on it very much. Yeah, I like this one a lot actually, because it combined everything that I learned. Because I used to only do like regular eyeballs prior. Like when you do 3D, it's like the classic eyeball. Like if you look at human ham, doesn't have like her eyeballs are curved, but I style her enough that like it doesn't show immediately. Sometimes it's real. I felt that when he used X. Sango, good to see you. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's like with 3D stuff, I'm like, well, I don't know how to price my stuff properly enough to do like a big list. Also, it's overwhelming. Doing 3D stuff is really hard. Like for a client, because there's like a bar. I think the bar is much higher for the rigging for 3D than it is for live 2D. I know it's like on one hand people who want models that like, you know, do the angle turn. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like making sure things don't clip in 3D, because with 3D you've opened up like way more opportunities. 3D is a hellscape that I wish no one went through. Yeah. So one thing that I discovered is with characters that don't have the standard anime girl frame, which is like really not broad shoulders, very extremely skinny, is that any default animations, any MMD animations, they're kind of built for characters like that. And so that means like with bigger characters, the hands are going to be crashing through the body, and then people go like, oh my god, there's clipping. Yeah, fuck you. No shit, there's clipping. Well, people care about clipping because that's the only thing they point out in games. They're like, oh, that's jank, that's scuffed. How many times has Unity crashed? A lot. Well, actually, Unity hasn't crashed that much for me. I don't fuck with shaders too much. But I do break my files all the time. So Ivan, or Sylvan, I'm gonna say Sylvan. Sylvan, I found out how to like do my Watado exports. Like when I had to update a character mesh, you just delete the character prefab in the character folder for the thing you're working on when you do the export again. And usually the meshes don't disappear. That or they fixed it, because it hasn't been happening to me. The error that I do get sometimes though is just like the character loadouts, like all get wiped. Sylvan. Okay. Or 3D stuff super complex. There's a reason why there's a lot less famous sculptors and painters. I can't name a classical sculptor to like make the joke work, but I understand what you're saying. I mean, like, you could also argue that there's like way less illustrators that know how to cut their model properly, but I'm not about to get into that discourse. I don't want to like, oh my god. Did I even say it? Someone on X did post a thing recently that was like, Yeah, people don't respect rigging artists, and I think it's really true. I think the level that model artists get respect is like going more than what a rigging artist does. Like, and they said that, and I was like, I think that is factually true. It's because, like, 2D art, I mean, I don't blame people. Like, you visually see the result. When it comes to rigging, I think there was a thing recently where people were talking like, oh my god, make your model more expressive so you don't have to puppet like this. And it's, yeah, there's like rigging settings like the rigging artist can do, but it's just funny because like people like, in any comment section there always be people who are like, yeah, my rigging artist sucked until I modified my model, and then they turn up the physics in VTube Studio to like 100%, and then we're like, why does my model look jank? And it's because like a lot of movement based stuff, we attach physics to that shit. Let me see if I can do it. We attach physics to that stuff. So like, you know, if you want to modify your model to have a little more range, try asking your model artist first if they're available to like get on call and like look at stuff. I've only been doing that more recently, but like, let me see if I can turn up physics strength. Yeah, if you turn up physics strength, it looks like this, and it's like you don't want that shit. And you turn it, it's like, why am I jittery? Oh no, and it's because there's physics pendulums everywhere, dumbass. You dumb fuck. There's physics pendulums on every body movement and head movement. Head Z has one, you know, and put driving physics to wind physics to the max. Oh my god. She's blowing in the wind. Yeah, always ask your model artists or rigging if they're available. Cook. I'm not trying to even cook people. I'm just saying, stating as it is. It's just like annoying because then people go like, "Oh, my rigging's bad. Why didn't that method work?" I think the one-on-one we had was really important for giving me an understanding of your expectation and recommendations on how to puppet the model. It puts the whole thing in context and gave me a good baseline. That's really good. I'm happy it helped. And yeah, I know like not everyone has time. I know some rigging artists who like build like a whole PDF for the person to go through. But in a day of like lack of literacy and reading comprehension, I think it's usually best to like pull people on call. I'm not saying like everyone's dumb, because like I'm pretty bad at reading too, but like sitting down with someone, like I like the hands-on approach of sitting down and being like, hey, go through this, go through that. There's some clients I haven't been able to do that with, and it's because I'm like, well, you know, everyone prefers communication differently. Sometimes it's in calls, and sometimes it's just kind of like, hey, you know. So I'm trying to be better about it. You're watching a video essay about lack of literacy. It's wild. Yeah. I mean, like, I can't say anything. I read one book this year, though. I read one Stephen King book, and I started The Shining. I'm, like, maybe 10 pages in, though, so I need to, like, get on that. Next year, I will make sure I read through all of The Shining, for sure. Unless I decide in my travel, that I want to read it. Feel VTubing is really stuck because no one makes any docs, blogs about the technical stuff. Clients just want pretty models. Yep. Hammer on the nail. Yeah, and then they're like, oh, let me get a new model. Let me get a new model because mine didn't behave properly. But yeah, no one makes docs about technical stuff. That is true. Maybe I or maybe it's there, but no, okay. Do I agree with that one? I'm thinking about it. See, that's a trick with like streaming. It's like sometimes I had to I try to not be a people pleaser when I'm streaming. Like I do want to speak my mind. Because sometimes I'll read a message and be like, yeah, and I read back again and I'm like, nah. Part of it, the blame is on people making this stuff too, because I don't make my stuff searchable or have the right tags and terms. You personally have not seen any docs, and I think the reason these riggers want to protect their secret sauce. I think it's all in like live 2D guides, because Celia shares her secret sauce all the time. It's just there's a paywall behind it, you know. But I think like justifiably so, like there's a paywall, and I think she does really good work. But I think the people really paying for those documents are people who like are rigging artists themselves, and can dive into it and understand it. Like I bought her character file when I didn't know anything about body physics, and it made like some interesting results. I haven't read anything this year. I think I'm turning dumber. I'm turning dumber. It shocked me to learn that a VTuber model took like 3 months to get ready. I think it depends. I know someone who has a rigging pipeline where they can get it done in like 15 days, and I was just like, but I think it's because they don't do it full time, or they do it full time. They do it full time. I know, yeah. But then I also know those people have also burnt out, so. It also probably takes 3 months because the person probably has like 2 other models on the pipeline. For me, I give myself like 45 days to like 2 months. Which, like, you know, I think you can talk to some people I've worked with, and it hasn't been the case. Because I have a day job. But I try to be like, in 2 months I think I'll get it out. But like, there's feedback process too. I like the song. This isn't King of Fighters. The song. Was it 2001? You have no knowledge, so cannot make educated opinion. However, I like big hand, but I'm refraining partial on this topic. Aw. Aw. I mean, yeah. I think it is good to like gather your beans before you like do say a thing about it. But I think it's also, I think like it's good to like, I think it's fine to like say something and it's wrong and you correct yourself and you're like, oh, well, I learned something new. So I wouldn't be like, I don't know. Because there's people who like do say educated things and I'm like, oh, I disagree with this. All right. You're in big ham side always. You shouldn't. Okay, what if I like say something like extremely cancelable? Like you shouldn't. I can just like give like what I know. You person, yeah. I guess it's time for me to make docs. I think the problem, I mean, like, not a problem. The only reason I haven't like done any educational material is because I see how people treat like people online that do. I think it was just a TikTok issue though in this instance. You defend people, if people like defending Kanye West. Oh no. Oh Kanye. My God. Jesus. It's fine to live and learn, but I'm just naturally cautious. I think it's good. I think I'm that same type of person where I won't say anything on a topic until like, I don't know, every phrase. There's a lot of secret sauce in YouTube videos, but the only people who seek it out is riggers, like you said. Yes. Okay. That I can understand. That I can get behind. Yeah. I think, well, okay. The example that I have of like being in social media, sorry that we're like, I'm not doing any art. I think this is important though. I think the example that I have is I follow a live 2D rigging artist who like, she posted her stuff on TikTok, like, you know, as short form content videos and being like, hey, you know, here's how I approach this thing, how I approach mouth forms. And then not immediately, like there are a lot of comments and like, it's because like, I understand the people who are loudest online are the people who are there to say negative stuff. The people who are enjoying the thing aren't saying anything. And I think it's fine. But yeah, it's just like, it can be overwhelming at times. It can feel like the whole world's hating on you. But yeah, she stopped posting like educational TikToks because, you know, there are people who are going in there who are like, well, I do animation and these mouth forms are inaccurate to animation. You should do it more like this. There's like people like backseating her stuff, and like live city rigging is like a different beast than doing like Visines for animation. So it's kind of like people, you know, dissecting something at that level on TikTok. It's like, brother, get out, cut grass. But yeah, I think like I've partially been afraid of making, for me, I can speak for myself specifically, because like I'm not my friend. I'm me, right? Partially afraid of doing tutorial content like that online. For I don't mind for free. I don't care too much, although it probably would help, you know. To like monetize it. It takes a lot of work to make tutorial videos. Even if it's like the simplest thing. Instructions to make a peanut butter jelly sandwich. That shit's really hard. If the person's following it like step by step, everyone makes a sandwich a different way. And so you gotta like kind of dummy proof it as much as possible. Like from what I've learned of like teaching people stuff over time, it's like, hi Suis, hello. You just have to like sit down, go through, and like do one step at a time. And I think the problem with handing people resources that are like easy to digest is sometimes they'll keep asking for stuff like do this, do that, when like the resource already exists. I'm making a lot of excuses at this point, and I should probably just make the tutorial video for like, you know, a breakdown of like a VTubing. Like I think doing a video from the perspective of someone who knows nothing about setting up a character probably would be good. Like maybe following the same steps that I do with my clients when I get in a call. If you're starting rigging by a Big rigging course, the thing is like, it's like making educational material like that is good is like, it's so much work. Because anyone can make a video that's like clicking through the program and going like, I do this, I do that. And then they click way too fast for you to see the buttons. And you love to give unsolicited advice on material that I'm not working with. Hold on. I love to give unsolicited advice on material that I'm not working with from a field's POV, as if we're the only way to do anything ever. Yeah. Yeah. People sure love to do that. I don't know what it is. Sometimes it's like concept artists that do this too. I'll keep saying this and I'll keep dragging this person until I'm in my grave. There's like an Overwatch fan artist that does this, and I hate it because like some of their paintovers are good, and I talk to you guys about them all the time. And like, I don't know. There's some things where I'm like, it sucks because like they have education in the field too, and I feel they know how certain things work, but I'm like, why are you dragging other talents? No one's gonna hire you if you do this. But they probably got, the thing is like they probably get jobs too, so I'm like, maybe some companies do like assholes, you know? I think we had the same problem with the software and tech quickly outpacing itself for a few years there too, so a lot of the content felt out of relevance fairly quickly. Oh, I hadn't thought about that. The tools are more mature now, so tutorials probably last longer. Johnny the Second, hello. Yeah, Live 2D went through many iterations. If you look at a Brian Sway tutorial from like years ago with old Live 2D, it would, the same stuff, like maybe some principles would apply, but like there's stuff that's outdated. Johnny the Second, hello. Good morning, Hamster in chat. Good morning. Sorry, we're just like staring at this video of Big Ham while we're talking like shop. It was supposed to be me finding like 3D stuff I've done this year and trying to like motivate myself and go like, hey, it's not like you didn't do shit. Because it feels like it right now, and I'm like trying to find any straws to grasp at. Oh, the hot cafe. The hats for Peak. I forgot about this. Wait. Are the Penji, I made Penji and Hera models that like I never posted about online because I was kind of like, I don't want people to get weird. For various reasons. So I never posted them, but I did work on those. Was that this year? Yeah, because I was like, I think it'd be cool. I want people, like, sometimes I'm like, I want to make fan stuff, but then it's like, I want people to just like have like the VR chat model. But I made some really fast because I was testing some pipeline stuff. And I can hammer out some 3D things a lot faster. I learned with the Shindex project. These were like an instance of the hats where like I poly painted, and I think I projected the poly paints onto like the texture for some of these. You always use the ham hat, good. But yeah, I made these like really fast. I think I did an unwrap in ZBrush. So it was like not the cleanest unwrap, but like I hammered these out so quickly. Eeper no eeping. Hi Kato, Kiyomaki, welcome. These are precious, thank you. Yeah, they are. Let me see if I can find it. If you want to play Peek and use hats, shout out to Joburg. Joburg GG. Joburg actually helped me do I have Joburg's on Twitch? Joburg Twitch. I think it's Joburg GG, yeah. Shouting out Joburg, because Joburg is the GOAT. Joburg actually does like custom hats. He has his own hat pack too. So if you commission a hat from him, he'll put it in his pack of content creators. But I asked him specifically, like, hey, we're mutuals, and I was like, how disrespectful it would be to ask you to like, you know, port these hats in, because I don't want to learn modding for this. And he was like super fast about it and like really professional. Hey, 11K downloads? Wait, really? For that hat pack? Are you kidding me? Actually? Wait, that's huge. Oh my god. Wait, really? What the fuck? Oh. His hat emporium has a bunch of downloads too. Well, I'm happy. Thanks, guys. Wow. I hope I see, like, I want to see Big Ham hat in a while, but one day on the stream and like piss myself. Banger tweet, buddy. Hit tweet. What a hit tweet. So I guess I have been doing stuff, but it's all been like in like small like little increments and stuff that like hammer out really fast. Was it Penji model last year or this year? I have the iguana here. That was end of last year. Oh no, but the full thing was like the beginning of this year. That's cool. So I have been doing stuff. You know, I'm just kind of slow. Was the Rafis chibi? Oh my god, the Rafis chibi. Oh my god, I done so much. I made a little chibi for Rafis. I never made a proper thing for it because I was trying to get the blend shapes to work properly. Going worldwide, Miss Worldwide. Well, I'm happy because like that hat pack was made with the intent of being like, I want people to know what Nizeli Records is. So I'm happy that people, you know, I mean, no one's probably gonna read the description. Yeah, I made this thing for Rafis. I was like, I want you to have a little model for VR. I think same premise, and this is like a lower poly one, which I think is cute. Like the body's like super simple. It's like a almost like a Rayman type arm, or Final Fantasy arms, or is it Mega Man? Everyone says Mega Man Legends or whatever, right? Oh, I have done a lot of 3D stuff this year. You know what? It's been like character focused though. I'll bring the environment that I worked on. Yeah, this is the iguana. Oh god. I think he does have different textures. But I made this as kind of like, oh. What a boy. Yeah. I think I have him in Final and Unity, but I'm like too lazy to open it. And these I also just worked on fast because I was like, you know, let's check it out. Let's check this thing out. Penny's model is really funny too. Where's the texture? But yeah, you know, okay, I did a good amount of stuff this year, so I take it back. I've done a good amount. Okay, this is like bigger than last year. This is way bigger than last year. Good job, Big Ham. Oh, I did this. I got this 3D printed actually. I have a gray sculpt of this. I still haven't painted. I painted one of them. This is like a for fun thing. The GG thing. Oh, that's true. The pears. The talking. Was that this year? The jumping fruits? Oh no. Oh shoot. See, I cross-post so many projects between socials because I'm like, well, I want Oshi to perceive me on this account and not this account. Let me see if I can find it. The dancing pears. The dancing fruits. That's right. I think those deserve to be seen in a different form. Wait. When was Hollow Aquarium? Oh, that was like last year, late last year. Okay. I was like, oh shit. I love that she uses it so frequently. Oh, yeah, the fruits. You're listening to Chopin, but do you listen to any other classical musicians? I don't. Well, I think I do, but like, it's a whole Chopin playlist because I like Chopin's piano. That's the one I can identify the best. But I think I've listened to like stuff on and off. It's just like I think it's on my playlists. But tell me which ones you like. Which pianists do you like? I'm listening to Chopin because it's like safe. I think it's relatively safe. And if I get DMC'd for it, oh well. You haven't read anything this year? Oh, that's way back. Hold on. Yeah, I'm happy. She's getting a lot of mileage out of that asset because like, I don't know. Sometimes you make a thing and you're like, whatever. But I'm happy that like the dancing fruits. Oh, ads are coming in a bit. We've been really yapping for an hour. I think I've caught Tippa's bug. Fruit. Where did I save it? Cocoa melon. Okay, ads are playing in like a minute or two. Penis? What? Why'd you say penis? Why would you say that? I'm banning you. And these. Naming mascot enamel pin. I needed to get that from Jeannie. I was supposed to drop by Jeannie's booth at Offkai and get one. And I didn't because I was extremely overwhelmed and people wouldn't stop talking to me. What was my fault too? Because I was like, it's like a message, hey, let's meet up. And I was like, yeah. And then I tried to meet everyone and I got so stressed. Oh no. The pain of being famous. I don't know. It's not even that. It's just like you make so many friends in the VTubing space. It wasn't even that everyone stopping every 5 seconds. Well, maybe one had the cardboard cutout because George wouldn't stop pointing it at the people. And I was like, George, please turn it around so people start approaching us. We're supposed to get lunch. George, stop it. Fucking George, man. Fucking hate that guy. I'm just kidding. I love George, guys. Don't cancel me. Big Ham was mean to a male. Big Ham is a misandrist. She hates men. Maybe that's so topical. Look at this. I made this. And like, it's not like oh, I downloaded it. Oh shoot, it's ads break. I'll be right back. Oh, ads break. It's ads break. Oh, I'm in the screen. That's kind of awkward. Uh-huh. Hello, I'm back. Folding laundry with me, thank you. Okay, I forgot I did the dancing fruits. I can't believe it. This is a thing that happened. I have the file. Because the process for this is like, I tried to get this hammered out as fast as possible. Because it's a shitpost and like, although I could spend a million years and charge $1 bajillion, for a shitpost, I was kind of like, you know, let me just like, where's the, hold on, I'm looking for, did I not make a Blender full file for this? The line dance, yeah. Because this, I hand animated all of this. By hand animated, I mean like I made the spine myself. I didn't like pull it. There was no template. I just like I recreated Teto dance, Teto pair, conga line dance, and I learned how to animate a little better in Blender because of it. So I guess this was like more an animation project. The fruits, I think like, although I could have probably like, you know, pulled a bunch online and like, you know, render them, I made these fruits all myself too. Because I was like, I don't want any legal trouble, anything. I just want to make the fruits. So I think I sculpted them really fast in ZBrush, and then like I did like really quick and dirty like texturing on Substance. And baked, you know. For the durian, I think I did a bake on it, but yeah, like everything else, I was just kind of like, yeah, we ball. So this is like kind of a test of like how fast can I do stuff, but I think all the fruits are in this file. They look incredible. Thank you. And I think like at the end of the day, there was like a time where I was like, I mused the idea of making like a VTuber version of the fruit. Like a talking one with like a basic face shapes, but then at the time I was just like, I think for the scope of the project and our timeline, I don't think it can do that. But I think the gifts are enough because then she gets to use it all the time. So I'm happy. Yeah, but all these fruits, handcrafted with love. You're making them too, like in mind that like, well, there's gonna be a thing. There's gonna be like a faceplate on it, like Teto fruit. Yeah, but the inspiration is like the Teto fruit. I listen to mostly melodic music, so I guess that's how I describe my tastes. No, I understand that because there's like melodic rock too, and I realized like some melodic like metal, and I realized I like those a lot. Like Hailstorm goes hard too. Teto pair, yeah, Teto pair, yeah, but it's based on this, the Teto pair, dancing fruit. I think it's the original. So like, oh my god. So although I didn't feel like particularly creative to like recreate the dancing fruits, it was still fun to like learn the process and then have a customized GG one. I have versions of it with like Popo's face too. But yeah, that's okay. Wow, that was all this year. That's not too bad, all things considered. I think I have a board of like what I did last year in comparison. And I think some of these projects overlap, like Human Ham overlaps into this, but they weren't game ready until this year, which is really cool. Like, it just goes to show. Oh, is Gazer not here? Yeah, I did Gazer. It's like Nora's mascot. That one's like really fast project. So I'm like, that's nothing. I think I did a lot of rendered projects last year. Oh, the Matara sculpt. I still have this. Oh, I feel so bad because I went to like I did at Off Guy. I did I did like a what is it called, one-on-one meet and greet with with Matara, and it was like asked for permission to like work on this. I was like, hey, is it okay? Like, cause like you should ask always, like, hey, is it okay like for us to like make fan sculpt of this? Like, cause you don't want to confuse like people's audiences, and stuff, just in case. But I have this, and I probably should work on it. Poor freaking, I gotta do this too, because I told Cole like, hey, I want to work on this too, but and Cole's like, I'll print it like if you make it, because I wanted to make this as a partner piece to the one that Cole did. I'm gonna find Cole. Also a goated artist you should follow. Here. Why people get confused? What, with official merch? I don't know. Cause like if you look at this Cole's thing, it looks official, right? It's like really high quality. I mean, I don't know. I don't know why people get confused. Yeah, you get it. If it's like, I was just worried like if there was something in production that was similar that, you know, it would be like, oh, people are buying that one. And I think that would cause issues. But Cole does a lot of really cool like stuff with like customizing BJDs. So many things to make, so little time to cut sleep. Nah. But yeah, Cole, like, I think Cole's interest of doing sculpting comes from that. But like Cole has well, this is really cool. Cole has made a bunch of custom sculpts and has a printer and does a really good job with like making it look nice. Like the Minto one I'm still in awe with, because it's so like what's the word for it? Where's Minto? Minky. You thought it Cole? Yeah, I thought Cole too. Actually, Cole showed up in my meet and greet when I did it on Off Guide the previous year. And I felt so bad because I think I heard Cole too, it's C-O-L-E, and I was like, oh hi. And then like later, Cole's like, hey, thanks for meet and greeting with me. And I was like, you were in the meet and greet? And I felt so bad. I think I never want to do meet and greet again, not because like I don't like talking to people, but also because like I didn't have people's usernames, so my recognition, yeah, look at this. This is like phenomenal. Yeah. Like has the brushes and stuff for painting and everything. Like this is really nice. It's really polished. Yeah, Cole, yeah, follow Cole. I think Cole streams on Twitch too. Oh, these look so nice. This is such a nice job with paints. Yeah, this is 3D printed. Yeah, 3D printed. And this is like a clear resin. And I guess this is how like Cole painted the tube. Yeah, 3D printed. Yeah, follow Cole. I think I'm gonna get Cole's like Twitch tag too. But I was supposed to pass this one to Cole because Cole's like, I'd be willing to like print this, and I was like, okay. And now my imposter syndrome is hitting because I'm like, I don't think I can like do stuff on that level, but I'm gonna try. I want to actually redo Matara in some aspects, maybe the face, but like, is this the right version of the sculpt? There's a little Momo there on the thing though. You're watching artists doing biscuit anime characters and it was cheap. Oh, hey, you do that? Nice. Yeah. Let me see if I can find Cole. Yeah, Cole like prints stuff. I don't know if Cole like does stream some 3D stuff, and Cole does some technical stuff. Oh, Cole with a bunch of L's on Twitch. let me shout out. Follow Cole. Stuff like this makes me wish I'd gotten a resin printer before I got the filament one. Is resin more accurate? I mean, doesn't the resin have more fumes too? Because filament is like way less toxic, right? You're watching an artist doing biscuit anime characters and the material's cheap. Yeah, but then you gotta do it by hand. It's fine to like do stuff by hand. But it's just like, it takes way more time. I think with 3D, like, if you mess up, you can always like adjust the model ever so slightly and reprint. Especially like, I think 3D printing is good for figuring out if the thing is gonna balance or not too. Like many times I've seen stuff at work like get 3D printed as a balance test to make sure the figure can actually like stand up. Resin's way more accurate, but also you have to have a washing and curing station. Yeah, it's like the alcohol bath stuff, right? Okay, I've talked enough. Well, I guess we're doing this because I wanted to compare, right, what I did the previous year. Let me get the thing. I've been doing a lot of rigging like on top of this, mind you. Yeah, so I guess I've done a lot more. Because I was doing a bunch of sculpts for fun in ZBrush too, just as like, hey, work on stuff for fun. Yeah, good job, Big Cam. You did something, but you are doing more character art this year. Let me open up Unreal. Because the environment project I was working on, that is the last thing I was working on that was like tangentially environment based. And I keep bouncing between character stuff and that because more opportunities keep popping up on the character side because like VTubing is primarily focused on that. But I think I could practice like environment stuff and make like a nice stage. I think like goals is like environment goals is make Big Ham a 3D room that looks nice. Maybe a custom karaoke stage. I think that'd be cool, but I think if I learn how to do stages, there's not many people in that field doing that stuff, so I probably could get, if I wanted to like go pivot to that field, I could. That's so much stuff in 1 year. You did amazing. Thank you. Yeah, I think I did. Let me see. Sorry, I'm looking. Oh, I can look at my music stuff too. I don't know if Thickolo's still here. Oh yeah. This is supposed to be a building that I was supposed to get in Unreal and like make progress on for a course. And the course was interesting because it wasn't just like about building the thing. It was like about porting into Unreal and getting materials in there. And like making use of like prefab assets from the store to decorate the scene. So this is how much I've like hand modeled myself. I think I added bikes into the scene from like the asset store. So I'm gonna have to texture this building at some point. I'm launching Unreal. Update Epic Games Launcher. Oh my god. Yeah. So this is from this year too, but it's just like, this is the block out. And I think I did a full unwrap on like each piece so that I can like, no, did I not? Oh shit. I guess I must have like not finished unwrapping this one. Wait, is that true? No way. I think I was unwrapping some of this. I'm looking. I guess I must have not unwrapped everything. Well, that sucks. But I'm supposed to make like some what's it called? I want to make trim sheets for like certain parts of the environment because like this board is different. I think I have the reference file, the reference image for the building. It's this building right here. From my Japan trip, I was like, oh, I think it's like a restaurant. But I was able to find it on Google Maps and I was able to like move around and like see stuff. But yeah, I wanted to like make this. It's not bad, it's like a few textures, but like getting myself to like work on this has been so hard. So eventually, I want to finish the stuff that I started. So this is a goal. So if I don't finish this year, next year, I want to work on it. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff, but I want to do more. Like I'm improving, but I feel like improvement can be done faster. As it is for like any art stuff. Okay, I'm gonna launch the thing. I think the biggest thing I'll learn from this project though is like I will learn how to like light stuff better in Engine. Because that's something that I have like a little knowledge in right now. Setting up like reflection nodes or whatever, reflection probes. Or, you know, camera cinematography. Because there are camera animation controls in Unreal. Like that stuff does exist. But I, like the whole course goes over that. It's a whole pipeline for that. PBR materials, all a bunch of stuff. But why can't I see anything? Is it loading in? Scene? Here we go. It's loading in. But yeah, it was this scene. It's like, oh, I should work on it. But yeah, like all these props I pulled in from like the asset store. I think I will, you know, litter it up with boxes. A lot of like 3D stuff I realized is just kind of like set dressing and like, you know, moving stuff around and like organizing it in such a way. I made this material, which I was like really proud of. Cause this is just on a plane. This is just, no, this is not a plane. Is it? I think I added curvature to these bars from the normal map, and I was like, wow, I can make like stuff look really good. So I think I've been trying to make stuff. But eventually I'll recreate it. But right now it's kind of dookie. Yeah. All right. And then I go back to my live 2D file. Let's give myself a torso. That's why we were here streaming to begin with. My big ham's done a lot, so I guess that's good. It's so easy to just drop projects because you're like, I don't want to work on this anymore. It's like the Toy Story meme, like, I don't want to play with you anymore. And then you drop the toy. This is confusing. It's kind of dookie in here and with my jaw on the floor. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's like, I'm not gonna censor myself to make other people not feel bad. But like, if I'm ever critical about myself like that, don't, you know. I guess don't feel bad. You know, I don't want to work on this. You know what? I don't want to work on this. I don't want to work on this. I'm gonna work on 3D actually. After all that talk, I think it's not. Maybe I'll just do texturing substance. Holy moly! Holy no StarCraft. I told you I want to do 3D stuff. Just rigging a VTuber sounds like a lot of work right now. Or not rigging, like doing model art updates. I would just be a floating torso perpetually until the end of time. Man, I had fun. I had fun yesterday. I'm still thinking about it. I'm like, oh shoot, I have to. How do I do this? I'm gonna go in offline mode and launch substance here. Yeah, I think I'm more 3D brain today. I gave myself many reasons to like stop doing 2D work. But I wanted to update this model specifically, like the human 2D, but she's fine as she is right now, right? You guys like her? You guys like her, right? My big brows. I think this is enough. I had like a dream in the middle of the night where I was like, I wanna, not a dream, just a vision. And I was like, I gotta redo her rendering. But I don't think I do. Looking at it again, I think I'm fine. Zug zug. Alright. Alright, motherfucker, let's look at this. Oh, music. That's right. I was gonna talk about music because Piccolo brought it up. So, thanks, Piccolo. I'm just kidding. Let me see. Apple Music. I can scroll through it briefly. I don't go to a specific genre. It basically just says like if it sounds good, I like it. I have a breakcore and drum and bass playlist that I made recently because I got asked for people's recommendations. because I like this music for like playing games, high intensity games. But I have a playlist called 2024 and 2025. I make one for every year because I'm trying to find new music all the time. And by new music, I don't mean like current releases. I just mean like I've never listened to this in my life multiple times. Oh man, I'm gonna get DMC'd if I listen here though, huh? Yeah, Get Over It, Okay Go. I would say that's pop. Another Day of Sun, so like musical soundtracks, I don't mind. The title theme from Zelda. See, it's a whole hip hop of stuff. Well, there's Wolf Mother here. There's Led Zeppelin, Metallica. I think I went through like a metal phase for a bit because I was like, hey, there's some tracks that like, you know, I had this vision of like what metal was. It's not all noisy. Real melange. Yeah. There's gore shit. There's Ailstorm. There's like Ghost. There's Carpenter Brett. If you scroll through, I think this goes in the order of when I added things. So you can tell like what kind of like Sloan in here. I have a buddies who like sending me music recs all the time. Pump It Up. I think that this one's my phase where I was like, oh, there's a bunch of like, I think there's some club music, some electronic in here. There's Twice, you know. So do you understand now when I say like, if it sounds good, I'll listen to it? It's like, I don't think I can like, like Pink Panthers is here, Dochi's here, SZA, House Rules, Utada, Hikaru. Yeah, so like I think music is beautiful because it is like you can just you shouldn't lock yourself to one genre. I know a lot of people did in high school because it was kind of like a how do you categorize yourself? What kind of clique are you in school? I mean, I don't think thinking back to it now, I don't think that cliques were a thing in my school. Or like not in the high school movie sense. There was like a different one, but like, you know, there's no rocker or punker kid. Like that's all like myth to me. But there are some people who like do like heavily tie their identity to like the type of music they listen to, and I think it's fine to be like that. But I think I'm just not that person. A little bit about me. I did high school, middle school, and elementary school band until I graduated, you know? And then I did like private piano lessons. So like I think part of the classical brain for me is like I did practice some stuff. I don't think I'm very good at piano though. Like I don't know any advanced pieces, but I liked it enough that I was like I really like listening to these classicals, and one day I'd like to be able to play some of these concerto pieces. Yeah, I was a band kid. I wanted to get into orchestra because I was like, oh, like I thought you know string instruments were so elegant, and I also like guitar. So like the concept idea of guitar, I was like, oh, this is really cool. If I learn a string instrument, surely I can do that, right? And then I saw how like little and no fun that the orchestra kids were having, and that band instruments were like much cheaper to rent out. That I was like, I'm gonna be in band, and it was awesome. I had like really good. Like, I think my location was very lucky to have really good, like, funding for their music education. I think, like, in high school, my high school was not like that before. And I think, like, in those recent years, they, like, they developed on that, you know, they're like, oh, here's your music education. And I was like, oh, cool. So I kind of, like, I took it for granted growing up, but, like, it was like my way of bonding. It's funny because like my friends groups weren't like from band, but like I did have one group of people that I only hung out with in band. If we went on trips, like there was a group of friends that I hung out with, but like it's interesting because our school did like seasonal marching band too for like football season. So it was like I learned how to do the marching and like the you know marching for like field shows and stuff. So I think I was like, it was a cool thing to get exposed to. But I was in percussion. So we touched like, you know, drums, xylophone. I became the xylophone kid, the xylophone marimba kid, because no one else wanted to learn how to read. It's true what they say about drummers. They can only count to 4. And read. Don't know how to read notes. That's not true. There are a lot. There are a good amount of us that knew how to, but there's some people who didn't, and I think it's fine to be like, well, if you're just rhythm pilled, because there are people who played snare drum much better than me. So, yeah. But music has been like a part of my life in that sense, because it's fun. It was fun learning a thing. As a result, I didn't do any art class in high school. I was kind of left to my own things, to my own devices. Man, I wanna pull up a reference of Brandon. Hold on. But being band kid was not all that bad. It was really fun. And I think it kind of molded me into like what I am today, kind of. It wasn't my whole personality, but it was like, you know, as a music appreciator, I'd say it was a good time. Okay. Okay, Big Green, let's paint you. But last year, I think because I was doing language courses and music courses, and you couldn't do everything, and I wanted to do everything, and that like that probably explains like why I am the way I am today and why I do so many things. Because I thought everyone else was doing it, and I didn't want to lose my friend groups that were in those fields, which makes it sounds a little sad, but I would say like that's accurate. Yeah, don't just like focus on like, I don't know. I think it was healthy to not just focus on art my whole life or having other things, because like those experiences do, you know, I'm gonna sound old saying this, but those experiences do kind of like impact the kind of art you make. Or like how you grow up to be. Your disciplines and stuff. Guys, not talking is so nice. Wow. This happened in yesterday's collab too, where I did the break and I was like, you know, Tippa, it is nice to sit here in silence. Cause like my instinct at first was to keep talking, and then I was like, oh wait, this is good. This is fine too. Normalize not talking all the time in your collabs if you're doing breaks. I was like, oh my god. It's relaxing. It's good. Like more people should just do this in general. You can just not talk if you want. I don't think anyone will mind listening to your plant. That's true. I think it makes, I don't know. There's some days where I'm like, that would make me a bad streamer in some, because I gave streaming advice recently and I was like, I think it is good to keep up a little conversation. But yeah, sometimes it's nice to just chill out and do art. And I've been like trying to analyze like, what have I been doing wrong? You know, like what have I been doing wrong? That's like a really toxic way to put it. Like, how can I improve my stream stuff? Because there's many art streamers that I follow that like talk a lot more than they actually do art. And I'm like, oh, is that how it should be? But I don't want a world like that. I want a world where I can like still work on art and talk to you guys. That's why I even started streaming. I want to be productive. But also, you know, have people keeping me company in a sense. But yeah. I think there'd be times where I go in silence and I think it's okay. Just everyone, like, I feel like, I don't know, maybe this is like a misconception. Because like, I talked to some people and they're like, oh, my favorite streams are art streams. And I was like, what? What? Where are these people? Come over. Come closer. But I was like, I think that was like the morale boost I needed for years. Oh, thank you. I'm wearing the old top hat. Thank you. This is not the V-Bridger one. But it's okay. You love my big hat. Thank you. I like it too. It kind of covers, if I stand here, it kind of covers my face. What if I do this? There you go. So dapper, so polite. Starts yelling. One of my favorite stream contents is karaoke streams, and they're like silent streams too. Oh, because the streamer isn't like, it's focusing on singing, right? Yeah. That is a worry. I don't know, like, because I do want to like interact with people between songs. Because I do see karaoke streams where like people are talking in between. I feel bad like jumping from song to song when I do karaoke streams. So I was gonna talk about that because I was like, I did the last one and I was like, it was fun and people hung out. But I was like, when I can't vibe check and talk to people to see if they're having fun, I do get a little like worried sometimes. I'm like, is it actually fun? Putting my hand on my hips. Sorry, it's fun time with Big Ham. Wow. Get out of here. But yeah. Like, hearing like, oh, art streams are my favorite. Like, I think hearing art streams are my favorite was the morale boost I needed, and I think it's kept me going. That's a feel that's kept me going for like longer than ever. Like, so if you like a certain type of content from a streamer, you don't get to hear it very much, I think it's good to say it. Like, tell them like, hey, I do like these type of streams that you do. These specific ones, these are my favorites. Like, tell them, make sure they know. I'm not saying like fake engagement, but like literally just like if you enjoy a thing, say it. Like I'm sure they won't be annoyed by it, because I'm not annoyed by it. Like it might seem like I am at times, but I'm really not. I'm just like, oh, cool. I just don't know what to say sometimes too. Like if I get on a tweet, I'm like, oh, I want to say thank you, but then I don't want to sound like it's an artificial thank you. That I do always appreciate. Oh, much cleaner, I think. Just cleaning the rough edges on this might be like a good starting point. Working it slowly in layers like it's oil painting. Can I switch to the V-Bridger version of this? And I'll put on that hat. Oh, it's the wrong hat, but this is also really cute. He's having a good time. He's partying. Why is he lagging so bad? Jovial hamster. Ho ho ho. I'm allowed to wear this. Halloween's over. This hat wasn't a part of the initial outfit. I'm still happy. I'm still happy it got made. It's like my favorite, one of my favorite things. That's the shape of it too. Because it could just been one hat. June Buns, hello. Welcome. I hit save, but it's lagging. I'm waiting very patiently for it to unfreeze. Thank God. Okay. Alright. Let me take a little sip of my tea, not my coffee. Mmm. Also, maybe I'll put the peanut ham into rotation for costumes for the 3D one. Just I gotta find a good way to do it. The thing is, like with Waterdo, I'm always deleting scenes. But I think I'll take time to make a blueprint at some point for outfit swaps for the 3D stuff. It's just the problem is like, because I've been doing them manually. Because each scene is different every time, but I'll do it. Just not yet, you know? But I realized, like, oh, really only use her for a day, and I'm just like, the numbers, you know, the numbers are flying above my head, and I was like, is this why people, like, debut their Halloween costumes, like, 15 days sooner? And I was like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. So, I'll bring her in for year round. It can make Big Ham wear a big diaper. Oh no. You always have to refer to it as Peanuts Goon. Big Ham, Big Baby. True. It does look better. I need this color swatch menu like elsewhere. I'm doing the color picking like painting method because I've given up on all modularity for this model. Hi, Holiday Ham. Hi. Ho, ho, ho. Give me your money. This is not symmetrical. This is not symmetrical. That's maybe. Hi, Minty. How are you doing? We're doing Brandon's makeup today. Doing good. Nice. Good, good, good. Oh, yeah. But I'm not painting with layers, so I'm like shooting myself in the foot. Let me show you though. I think we're making good progress. I'm painting some over, so the shadows you see right now that are on his model, they are from like a normal matte bake. An occlusion bake that kind of baked into this material. But there's like spots over here that are a little like messy, so like my painting has been like to clean those things up and also to like start doing the hand painting method for a lot of this. Oh shoot, under his nose is really bad. We can fix that. Yeah, it's a lot of like, hey, let's clean up this model. Because like the bakes aren't perfect, but I'm not here to fix normal matte bakes to make this look good. Looks good so far, thank you. And then Blizzard will hire me. Finally. I haven't applied to Blizzard. I haven't applied because like I had so many people tell me like, oh, they don't pay as good as other companies. Or whatever. Or like, you know, workplace stuff. Because we really crunch a lot. But like at this point I'm kind of like, well, I don't know, like sometimes like places change, right? So one day I'll give my fair shot, I think. When I finish random and then I'll apply and then be like, you're in. Not to be a doomer, but it feels like nowhere does. Exactly. I mean, like that's what I'm saying too. It's like nowhere does. Nowhere does, and like, but also everyone's like looking for work because everyone's getting like fired all the time. So it's like maybe it's good for me to stay in my job right now, but like I think it makes me sad every day that I'm like, oh yeah, I used to be in games several years ago. And I do just, I mean, like, no matter where, I think I do still want to land a game job again. Maybe I should just work on like a on projects, like contract projects versus like a full-time thing first to get my portfolio like built up again or whatever. But I wonder like paid projects, you know. Or do my own, because I think I would have fun with it. I do like seeing art in an interactive medium, and what I do right now is not always art in an interactive medium, like games. So I do want to travel back again, and I know everyone's like, oh, you are a woman and you have bad time in games because of the work. The work culture, but we can change that. I feel like we can change it if we like put enough effort. It wouldn't hurt. I don't understand about looking for paid products. Personal products would at least help without feeling too pressured. Yeah. It's just like how do I explain it? I don't. It's gonna sound terrible, but like money's such a big motivator for me. We can't. A lot of people just write it off as a lost cause, which irritates you. Yeah. Like, I know not everyone wants to, like, keep doing the fight and they want to move on and be like, whatever. But the little ham in me is like, no, I want to fight for, like, a better workspace all the time. I mean, that's the same mentality of people who leave a country because they're like, this country's doomed. Or they're like, oh. And like, you know, in some circumstances, it's like, it is doomed, but not everyone has that option. I think, like, you know, people can try to make, you know, maybe like that is an extreme, like, comparison. Maybe I wouldn't use that. But yeah, I think you can, like, you can make change in those spaces. So I want to keep trying. And I would say, like, you know, not to be that person, but I think I don't know. I think I'm putting myself on a pedestal if I say anything about it, but I'll say it. I think I did grow up having a lot of boyish interests, like, you know, hobbies and stuff. And I think, like, I think I could be, like, a strong, like, I don't know, like, I put up with, like, boys shit. I think I'd be a strong candidate to try and help, like, make some of that change happen. It's an act of rebellion, too, which I think is cool. Yeah, I guess, yeah, you can look at it that way. Like, hey. Am I here working on stuff? And I think it's cool because growing up, it was like I'd see like women in games, like a few women in games, and I'd be like, wait, that's so cool. Like I want to be that too. So I think like, I mean, I know not everyone can like, you know, put up with certain things, and I think it's fine to not be that person or have to be that like representation. But I think I do want to be. think seeing others fighting the good fight also motivates others. Yeah, absolutely. And like, I get in the mindset all the time, you know, not to be a doomer about stuff too, but like, I need to like stop going on LinkedIn. Because it's like, oh, you have mutuals that work at this workplace. And I'm like, oh, it's all men. And I keep putting myself like, you know, I think like I do like need to improve like my skills, like in some places, absolutely. But then all the time I'm like, it's so unfair. Like I think there are nights. I mean, I'm gonna sound like really sad saying this, but there are nights where like I like get really sad because I'm like, do I even have a chance? Like it's like life can be really unfair sometimes. But like other times you just gotta lock in and like, you know, even if the odds are against you, like you gotta keep going. You gotta keep pushing through. Like maybe I will have to work harder for certain things, but yeah. You just keep going. Which I don't know. I don't know if that's like a word of inspiration for anyone, but like for me it's like I'm gonna keep going, I'm gonna keep trying. And then like I looked at how many jobs I applied to this year. I don't think I applied to that many. I hardly applied to stuff this year because I was so locked in on like doing my own projects and like improving my portfolio. Society Blues. Got to be here looking and watching you, Hams. Oh, thank you, Jack. Got the branding commission or just vibing? Just vibing. Just vibing. This is like a personal project. I reached out and I was like, hey, Brandon, hey, Woozy, is it okay? Is it okay if I work on this? And this has been in the works for like, oh, I don't want to say 2 years. I don't want to say 2 years, but I think it's almost been 2 years because I was working on this on and off. Oh, thank you. Thank you for allowing the message. Welcome, yeah, father. Got my job as a cis man. I don't even know how the market is for trans women. Yeah, I think about that too. I have a lot of friends who like transitioned, you know, like mid being in their job, and I do worry for them sometimes because I'm like, I don't know, like how the job market is gonna be. But they're like very skillful people. Like it does, no doubt, like they got their skill, you know, a certain way. But it's like, with the way things are going, it is really scary, and I can only hope for the best for anyone. The skin green man face is terrifying. It's normal. Oh, you mean this? Yeah. I think it's funny. I love looking at like UVs that look like this shit. The way the things are going. Yeah. I can be more open about it. The rights of trans people being taken away, like especially in Europe. Like, I don't know if you follow the news or if you don't live, you know, no disrespect. If you live under a rock, there's like legislatures every day. I mean, they're also been talking about, you know, not to get into politics, but I will get into politics because it is relevant. You got a bubble? Yeah. So I think like, you know, trying to protect people, you should definitely look at like what laws are going into your state because there's a lot of laws that are harming trans people. It's important to not remain fully ignorant. That's true. Exactly. And I guess, yeah, right now, like I'll talk about it because it's like, yeah, I want you guys to know like it is rough out there for a lot of people, and like it's scary. Let me elucidate you a bit. I lost my work visa for US because you're a trans woman. Is that true? Shit. How wait, was this recent? Yeah, because with the US, I forget what it is right now. That's really, I'm so sorry. Shit. Yeah. There's a whole thing where they were like, oh, you have to be your assigned gender at birth on a passport, and like that is like fucking with a lot of people's like identification. You know? It's like no matter how passing, I mean, like it shouldn't matter how passing you are, but if like you change your gender like on your documents, like you shouldn't, you know, shouldn't be government rules like affecting people's like livelihood like that. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Well, yep. So when I say the way things are going, you know, I think beyond US, like right now it is like mainly with the US, but like there are other parts of the world that are like, you know, encroaching that territory. Yep. But that's sad. So many things that need to improve, but you need to spend time, money on attacking trans people. Yep. That's, yeah. So I think do listen to people. Like if trans people are talking about these topics or being like, here's how you can help, like do listen. Cause like it hurt. Like I feel like it's like all my friends. So I think it's good to stay informed, in that sense. Okay, ads are coming in a few moments, and I'll do a BRB. This is to attack a really small portion of society that only a few people outside that circle care about. Yeah. My state right now has an outbreak of measles, and a lot of people no longer vaccinate their kids here. It's grim, but the best I can do is make sure that my community's at least vaccinated their kids. Jesus. Yeah. It's, yeah, like, I think everywhere, all around. That's terrifying. All around, like, it's like really, the world sucks right now, man. Yeah. I mean, like, you know, like, I'll say this, like, voting. Like I think more than ever, like voting is like pretty important. So like, literally, shit's going on in your state, and like you don't like how the way things are going. I mean, beyond voting, you can do like a lot of other things, but the state's brain drain is massive. All the diseases that were literally under control a few years ago, literally near to eradication. Yeah. Like I don't know. It's bad. It's like really fucking bad, man. But yeah, look how to protect people like in your society, but also yeah, like see what's happening in the world. Like I know it's easy for me, including me, to hole up and like just watch VTubers all the time, but like you know, if stuff like that is happening, or like we're bringing a million diseases back, be safe. Yeah, listen to the ones being attacked. Like work with it. Like that is good. I won't lose hope. I think a lot of people still understand it's bad. They're just being walled off to getting better care, which sucks. Yeah. Okay, it's ads break. I need to BRB. Sorry, guys. It is ads, but we'll come back. Teehee. Hey, I'm back. Yeah, thanks for the talk on all that. I'm probably gonna shift topics just in case. I mean, I don't know. I guess I'm just like, I'm okay. I'm okay, but I just want people to stay informed. I think that's like the biggest thing. Let me see. We back, and we're so back. Let's see. Gotta paint. Ended up making pumpkin cookies yesterday. Oh, shit! Like, do you make it from fresh pumpkin, or is it like just flavoring, or is it like you do like the shape? Green hamon. Gran hamon, not green hamon. Good morning. Hope you didn't Halloween too hard last night. I didn't do any partying. You guys should know already. I'm just like a little introvert. There was a haunted house. There was a sign for a haunted house in our neighborhood, and I was like, it's like a maze, and I was just like, it's too late. By the time I finished the thing with Tippa, I was like, it's so late, and I have to cook dinner. I don't think I'll go. In college, I did like Halloween parties. I had a buddy who like would organize them every year, and they were fun. I dressed as Venom Snake one of the years there, like with a leather jacket. And I ran into Escape from New York Snake or Pliskin. I was like, oh yeah, it's a good party when you run into Snake Pliskin, and you are a snake. Hey, the highlights make him look a lot better. So like a V cool meetup. Very good pun. Choco chip. Oh, that sounds really good actually. I like pumpkin flavor. Is it okay to like pumpkin flavored things? Sounds kind of silly for me to say it like that. Fellas, is it okay? Is it okay to like pumpkin flavored things and not necessarily like actual pumpkin? Okay. Yes, okay. We're so fucking back. Is this cinnamon and spice? I don't know. I don't know what the difference is. Oh, pumpkin spice latte. Oh, I see. That's what you mean. I guess I'm thinking PSL. Such a weird, like, way to name it. I think I mean any in general, any pumpkin thing in general. I don't mind. Ooh, soft light layer will actually look quite nice on here. Like, it doesn't wash out the full detail of the forehead, but it... Let me see. You want to send stuff to Gillies in Canada, but too expensive? Dude, yeah, shipping... I think shipping for, like, smaller parcels went up in the US, too. You know? That's how I feel. Yo. Why is it washing away all the detail? Oh, there you go. Oh, does putting it in a folder? Hold on. Oh shit. I didn't know that's how it worked. Okay. So multiply layers only apply to stuff in folders? Interesting. So if I do the linear dodge? Rafus! Thank you so much for the raid. I don't know why my raid alerts aren't going off. Commander! Did you play something scary today? Guys, follow Rafus. We showed you earlier, actually. I was looking at the chibi I made for you. I don't know if that was this year. If it was the year before, but the little chibi commander, the purple-haired gal with the sunglasses we looked at earlier, that's Rafus. That's Oomphy. Let me see if I can find her. But how was your stream, Rafis? The commander? I'm saluting you, but he can't see it. I peeled him. She was using that for a stream. Oh, really? Wait, really? You're using the 3D one? Wait, actually? Oh. Wait, really? That's no, not the 3D, but the chibi. Oh, the other chibi. Here, I'm trying to find another one. Yeah, I like that chibi too. I rigged Rafis' chibi form. The model art for that is so good still. I'm so happy you commissioned that person for it. Hold on, I'm trying to open stuff on Blender and it's like crashed. This one. This little the little commander. This one made for VR chat. I think it should work as a VRM, but she's like got moth swamps and stuff. But she works with webcam, I think. I don't think she works with iPhone because of ARKit isn't compatible with this type of stuff, but yeah, a little commander for VR chat. Hi B. Yeah, the default breakdancing one. Yes. Hi Pisan, hello. Something like Watado make the conversion. But with Watado, I was having is it as long as it has blend shapes? It doesn't like UVs? Wait, it doesn't like UV, what do you mean? It doesn't like UVs. Straight up. Like if they're stacked funny? Hold on, why is it getting like even more green? Help. It looks radioactive. Hold on. How do we fix this shit? Okay. Now it like looks ashy. Oh my god. Water's really set up to work that way. It generally works, but it's not the best. Apply directly to forehead. Yeah, I had to take a look. I haven't tested her, but I think I was testing it in like some stuff. And I thought I had to do some custom stuff with her shapes. So maybe I just gotta revisit it. Okay. I wanna make these like his forehead marks a little stronger. Jeez. It used to not work until I contacted the dev about it. Oh my god. Oh, that might be why. Dang. And dev's working real hard for us. I think for the scars, I do want to hand paint them. This is way back when? Oh. How early though? When we say way back when, I put my hands on my hips. How many years? Three years? I forget. I always get my conversion stuff confused because VR chat has a different standards for stuff than others. I think with VR chat I had to like make graphs to make things work. More than two? Oh my god. Okay. The whiplash are being Fantasia impromptu when this was my music school graduation piece. Oh, you played this? When on Earth it was... Wait, when Earth was still cooling from being a ball of magma? That's a long time. For VR chat, if you want a bunch of to be binary, you gotta make custom animations. I think that was the case. Which I was like, I hated messing with the animation graphs. But it looks so good once you have it set up. I was following like a 12-year-old's like tutorial about VR chat stuff. It was crazy. What's up, Pam? Hi, Wally Dreamer. Welcome. Like, kids like know too much nowadays. But it's great. And then they can teach me the new tech. I think that's why I like VR chat community, because people are actually like freaking smart. Oh shoot, is this the wrong layer? Yeah, what the heck? I painted on the wrong layer. What the? I'm gonna name my layers. Guys, name your layers and shit. I'm gonna move them over ever so slightly. I'm using the substance. Oh no. Not sexy ham. Oh no. Big Ham is using the substance. Oh no. Oh no, Big Ham's using the substance. She's sexy now. Oh no. Oh my god. I didn't know she was there. Terrifying. Where's my asset for the zipped up the unzipped hamster? The stitched up hamster. I have it somewhere. I think it was only an OBS, never mind. We need wrinkly ham for the future. Like a raisin. Use everything in Blender or learning. I can just use PSDs as the image file in Blender recently as a breakthrough. Yeah! You can just use the PSD, so like when you update it, it's like faster. Or like, you know, than like exporting a JPEG. Ham monster, yeah, you don't want to see human ham. Jeez. Terrifying. Ah, fuck. I remember what color I was coloring it. Hype train. Wait, what the hell? Rico, thank you for the 5 gifted. That's so kind. What the hell? What did I do? You want to bring sexy ham back? You want her? I'm just kidding. Thank you for the gifted. I'm not bringing her back. But thank you. Don't make that face. I know you freaks. You gooners. You want her back. Just happy post-Halloween. Oh, thank you. Thanks for the Halloween money. Handpone sexy ham model still haunts my dream. Oh my god. Don't remind me. Her. Oh my god. Like nightmare inducing model. She's in the vault where she belongs, yeah. I think about her nails. I think it was like her nipples too, like just poking out of the shirt. I was like, man. The first time I ever linked to Handpole, my friend was like, she switched over to it. Oh my god. Oh no. Check out this cool streamer I enjoy. I think any stream of hers to like recommend. Like I think I'd recommend people to, and it'd be like her screaming at like a 5-star gotcha. And like breaking eardrums. Average Handpone experience, yeah. But that's what I don't know. It's like that's what makes them good. Are you updating the model you had made, or is it a new one? Updating. For Randon? I hadn't done texturing on it yet. So here, Pizza, let me show you. The textures currently, and I think before. And before. I'm doing a lot of cleanup. And after. I think this area, the little area above the lips might be a little too light, but like is there an archive of that? I don't know. I don't think so. Cause she G-worded, she graduated, so I think her stuff is not archived, but I'm sure you can. Well, I'm sure you can find it. Actually, does her YouTube? Her YouTube might have stuff still. I think no, her YouTube. The musical stuff might be there. Oh no, she has. Okay. No, these exist. Okay. She has a YouTube. I kill Sans Undertale. There's a lot. This one, you guys should watch this one. I roleplay as a hamster for 6 hours, unfortunately. This one, like, cracks me up. Out of all of them, this one cracks me up. Because it was like an RP stream that went for like 7 hours. Or people would redeem it. She's got like these crazy hands too, but like... I don't know why. But look, it was crazy. Yeah, it was. Well, she took. I think this was before the NPC streams were a thing too. So if I'm to point to patient 0, she was patient 0 of yeah, she was a pioneer, honestly. Icon. Yeah, I watched the musical karaoke's. The reason I watched Hades Town production in New York was because of her. Because I was like, I have no idea what this is about. And I went, and actually, like, the musical itself was really good. But she does these 2 times, like, speed musical things, or she used to, and it was, like, so funny. Yeah, open beta of NPC stream. She really was. And she, like, sticks to the bit. I think that's, like, what makes her so good. But she did karaoke streams a lot. It's been so long since I've forgotten what the song was. Oh. Yeah. Shall I crack me up? I'm waiting for my program to move. I keep doing like a impulsive control S, and it's like doing crazy stuff. Also, thank you, Pisan. Yeah, hehe. I appreciate it. I wanna make him look even nicer. I really hate painting on this program, but the lips look a little flat though. That dog, hello. Good to see you. I really hate painting on this program and like the brush. I know I can just bring it to Photoshop, but it's still, I feel like the texture is like not perfect. It's like a little bit warped, you know? Yeah, painting on is nice. Yeah, don't talk to me about Blender's texture painting. Like they have like, you can decal. I could put like a number on him. They have the texture projection stuff that ZBrush does. I still like painting in ZBrush the most. But Substance is nice because this was like just from a bake. This green part. This is from a normal matte bake, which is like really good on its own already. In combination with so much materials. Here, I'll share my tools. Because I'm a Substance painter and I use So Much Monsters' I use Joe's material, Joe Pico. And it's a set of materials that make diffuse and metallic, diffuse textures and roughness maps. With the information from your like shoot, what's the word for it? With the information of your normal map. So like it builds like cavity maps and stuff. And it's really good. He has a lot of videos actually. You see you paint but you don't super like it? Oh. But at $25, he also has these, the So Much NPR. This one's from ZBrush. Like if you want to have like nice stylized material. But Joe makes good stuff and you guys should buy it. With So Much materials actually, they have like presets for like Unity, Unreal, and like Dota. If you do Dota workshop stuff, because Joe did a bunch of that. Warframe. So I think it has like animated material support too. You might enjoy Substance if you're gonna put so dollary dues. Oh, you're talking to Peace on. Yeah. I got it 2019 before they did the monthly subscription. I believe you can buy a standalone in Steam still. But this copy of Substance that I have was bought with Dota money. It sounds like I'm saying blood diamonds, but I'm not joking. I had a friend who has been going to TI for a long time and has so much money from like TI. And at the time, she was like, hey, I have a bunch of Dota money. Can I buy like something for you with like my money? And so she got me Substance 2019 that year. And it's like the best thing. Could have been CSGO skins, that's true. That's a real like blood money. But yeah, she's so just yeah, blood diamonds. The other issue is you paint where erasing the alpha of layers above a base layer, creating artifacting or blending strangely. Oh no. I wonder why it does that. I wonder if Same still got 2019, yeah. But yeah, it's 2019 was good. I think you can buy like a standalone. We just can't buy 2019 specifically. I think the current it's cool because like I think that there's a current workflow. I saw this I don't know if it was Lightbox that like someone posted a video of, but it was a bridge between ZBrush and Substance Painter, and I was like, I need this so bad, but I'm pretty sure it's with the newer versions. So I think if you're considering buying it and there's a standalone for like newer versions, and you like ZBrush, you know, having that availability for that might be good. But I also hear a lot of people talking about like current Substance performing really badly, so I don't know. Once it's merged together, it looks fine, but during the process, it isn't super fun. Yeah, because you want stuff to display like the way like it's intended, right? I get it. That sucks though. The real strategy is to paint everything in one layer like olden days. Oh my god. I mean, that's kind of what I'm doing, lol. Well, I'm bouncing between layers for like the highlight stuff, but I'm getting impatient and I'm just color picking and painting. Cause there's just some ways where I'm like, I don't know how to get the blending to look the way I want. Me coded, yeah. If you want something that's nice and modular and you want to be able to change colors though, you can't be working that way. Unfortunately. This scar on his cheek is a lot thinner than the other ones. Yeah, I get you, yeah. I think Nora was talking about this too when they were painting their own model. I was like, yeah, like I do work that way sometimes too, and it's like, well, I just don't know what else to say except like it does feel better to color pick. It feels like a traditional painter's approach. Oh yeah, gradient maps. That's true. I mean, oh, actually, so this is made from gradient maps. This material, the base of Randon is made from gradient maps, from a normal map, or it's a cavity map. That the way this works, the tech under it, I think it's like it is basically like doing a gradient map on a cavity map. But I guess like on a future, if I wanted to do other texture stuff, you're right, I could do the gradient map on a future like Photoshop layout. Just right now, I probably can't be doing that. Can't be doing that, girl. Let me update. Let me open Unity. so we can see the update live. Cause I haven't exported him. Oh, this is Unreal. Sorry, Unity. Unity help. Yo, my chat box is not showing up. Failed to load module. What do you mean? I can't see Twitch chat right now. I can see it on Mix It Up. What the heck? There we go. What? That was crazy. This scar actually is like not in the right position. Can I change the camera? Because right now it feels like it's like there's like a perspective to the camera. Is there viewport camera settings? Viewport scaling? No. Zoom speed, rotation speed. Where'd the camera settings at? Plugins? Numpad cameras like in Blender? Nope. Oh, no, yeah, number pad just cycles between well, let me see if I the num lock. I don't think I even have that. Yeah, it's different. 1 second. I'm launching my other thing. Oh. Can I like... I don't want to have to color the mouth back, but I think I do have to like address this slight annoyance I have with this particular material. Is there clipping? Clipping mask? Clip. Alright. There is clipping, I believe. But it's called something different. Would it be group layers? Group layers? I guess I can just copy this mask and paste it. That's like... That's not what I wanted to do. Paste. Seems like to change between perspective and orthographic. It's F5 and F6. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. That's so much better. I was like, painting in perspective has been so bad. Oh, thank you, Isan. Thank you. Oh, it is so much better to paint on. I was here hard loading it. Anyways, here's Big Ham in a diaper. Cursed. It's not a diaper. It's Peanut's ham. So this is the current texturing. I did a matte cap for the glasses, but yeah, I made a scar like way over here. Let me do ortho. ISO? I wasn't trying to do isometric. Ortho. Oh. Yeah, you see like where I made the cut in his brow, but it's like way over here. I think it should get shifted. I should repaint it. Yeah, I had different scenes for the models because I was tired of making multiple projects. And they kept breaking. But I think it's good to have different scenes, otherwise I actually accidentally overwrite. I've had way less errors doing it this way. That's so crazy. I can't do that piece on. Cause like I have like, here's the thing. Sometimes I have like Magica cloth or collider stuff under the base prefab that I like keeping it preserved. Cause I don't know, I don't have any other better way to like fix it. Trying to decide right now if like I had a normal map for this scar, but I think I'm just gonna have to paint it over. Like, I can pack it into its own prefab, but then when I had to update it, but I had to like unpack it. I don't know. I was having some issues. With my workflow that I didn't do for that reason specifically, I think. And I forget what it was. But that's probably a better way to do it. I just remember being like, I can't. I was like, that's my last straw. But I, sorry, my voice is going away. I've done prefabs before though. I'm still messing a lot with like some of the skeletons and rigging. I'm like honestly afraid to. I'm just making excuses at this point. Orc. Yep. There's an orc. You know this orc. You do. It's Orc Florist, right? I'm just kidding. Zug. In my case, I often have to look at what I did with one model and then jump into another quickly, so it just works for me. Yeah. Prefabs are probably nice, but I'm just, yeah. That's smart, though. Oh, if only I had half of your wisdom. JK. But you are smart. Saying unpack made me think of Technologic. Unpack it. Technologic. Plug it, play it, burn it, rip it, drag it, drop it, unzip it. You need to learn how to do this textures painting? Oh. Well. I'm using Substance Painter, which makes things like a lot easier. I recommend it. Because like, the reason I got into Substance Painter, because I used to just do everything like in Photoshop, and I was okay with it. And there's probably better programs that are, you know, more accessible or more like more free that cost way less money than Substance. Right? But my reason of buying Substance was because I wanted to learn PBR texturing workflow. Because I was never taught it like in school. So I was like, you know, it's time. Can I add parts of the mesh in Substance? If I've separated materials, well, I merged his head into, yeah, the way they do Substance is like it's per like material mesh, material ID. So the hair, for instance, I have a separate material on there. Right? So I can paint, like, because I think I had separate textures assigned anyways, but yeah, if it supports per material separation. So if you wanted to like paint stuff individually, you could. I just think like Substance is a little annoying with the export for it. I think they fixed it in the newer version, but this current version, it's gonna export them individually. So as long as you're okay with like remasking stuff in the UVs, afterwards, I think you can do it like that. You like in Blender's texture painting, you can mask things by selecting faces. Yeah. Oh, you can do this too. Here. That's how I did. Yeah, I used like Joe's material, and then like I can like do this. Like I have made a lot of masks, so it's very nice for that. You mostly have done procedural texturing, Blender, and PBR. Oh, nice. Yeah. I'm a hand paint girly. But I think like if you paint in general too, I think people who are illustrators like usually do end up getting into like texturing because they like the hand painting aspect of it. And like they do a really good job. I've seen people who like don't know a lick of 3D like do really good textures because they know how to paint. They know how to paint illusion of a form on a face. Just thinking about it because you're like peeking to the mouth there. Oh yeah, I probably if I separated the mouth bag into its own thing, I probably could. But yeah, I don't think there might be a way to hide stuff. But I'm being stubborn and lazy. Too stubborn and lazy to look it up. Yeah, but to make the brushes work for me, I just lower the opacity a little bit. The face unfurled like that makes you look like I'm a Michael Myers mask. Who is to say that Randoneering is not Michael Myers? That's Halloween. Is Halloween Michael Myers? 1-to-1. I just doxed him. I can't believe it. Can't trust her with a single piece of information. I like to think I'm trustworthy, you know? But you shouldn't trust everyone on the internet. Never trust a hamster. I like that the Explorer has tabs now. It also makes me highly uncomfortable. There are tabs in my Explorer. Brandon hit diffuse. This is the one. Okay, hold on. I'm looking at different folders off screen. Don't mind me. Pairing with Macaps is fun. I made an outfit recently where I used a couple of them and people really liked the results. What did you do with the outfit that made it so special? Was it like the shininess? Also, I didn't know too much about matte caps prior. I was just like, what? I in ZBrush we call them matte caps, like the materials they have. And I didn't realize it was a phenomenon that was like beyond ZBrush. Some metal parts, some transparency, slime stuff. Oh yeah, I did that for like a human ham. Her sleeves have some fresnels. It's just like my cap. It's just modifying shaders, right? Yeah. I can probably do a better job with the glasses shine one. I saw a tutorial for a different shader for the anime glass shine, but it was like I like their result a little better. The only reason I didn't follow it is because I looked at the visual scripting for it. Oh hey, his textures look way more refined, less potatoey. Me like. But we are gonna have to move that scar over by a smidge. Let me draw on it with like a like a pink. Something like Poyomi might be able to make it work in a more anime way. Yeah, I have Poyomi Pro too because I subbed to their Patreon and stuff. I picking my nose, giggling because I'm lazy. But 1 year I'll be less lazy, and I'll look into them proper. Okay, I think this needs to be moved over, like over here, I think. What's using Magica cloth on the model? His tie. I know I can just make it like, the special bones. Yeah, but his tie in the GIF that's on my head right now. Yeah. I was like, why not? But I think for the sake of like, hold on. I'm exporting shit and I need to like lock in for a second. I think for the sake of making it work in multiple apps, it'd probably be better to make it like the VRM rotate the spring bone that they have for that. Bleh, eto bleh. Yeah, I usually just rigged out some bones, but it can get more fluid movements with Magic Cloth. Yeah. I mean, like, when a time I have bone, it's skinned with bones, you know, so I can still like do that. Yeah, they use fizz bones in VR chat. And there's plugins to convert VRM bone, like physics bone to fizz bone type of stuff. It's not that big of a deal. Like when the time comes, because I don't know. Here's the deal. I don't know if Brandon's ever gonna open VR chat. Sometimes I just hand him stuff and I'm like, hey, have fun. And then, oh no. So it's like, unless someone's asking me to like for this special thing, I'm not gonna go through the effort of making multiple conversions. Like at the end of the day, this one is still not a commission. It's just kind of like I just wanted to do it for fun. And my current weapon of use is Waterdo, so yeah. I hope one day VR chat supports Magica. But yeah. If this product, like as far as I'm concerned, this product is for myself first and foremost, so yeah. I drive like any headache I have up the wall the moment I start thinking about optimization and how much better it would be for me to do a thing. Yeah. Supporting that might make the game run at 1.5 FPS. Oh, that's true. People already don't optimize their models well, so. Hi, Wolfstar, welcome. And no one's going to take the time to optimize it properly, you know? That's just the nature of the beast. So, you're right. Texture update. Texture beam. Please update. Texture beam. Did it update? Still like. Like this one. The texture's not updating. Am I not importing it proper? There we go. Yeah, like I'm not ripping up fizz bones. It's just that like I can be lazy Because Big Ham's jacket is not rigged, I don't think. Does that mesh have the right material? What are you talking about? Oh, you mean like the where it's assigned to? No, it's right. I think I just wasn't copy pasting it right in my programs, in my folders. That was the issue. Yeah. We're good now. Join my meshes after. Do you join my meshes afterwards? No. I'm an optimizer's nightmare. Right now I don't, because I'm doing so much I'm still messing with his skeleton skinning. I'm like not happy with how his bones are looking. So I'm still messing around with stuff. I think eventually I will join it together. VR chat is like, please use a single mesh. Oh yeah, I don't do that shit. I'm keeping it separate because with Watado you can like turn off visibility per mesh. So it's like, why wouldn't I give my the person, you know, that power? I think it'd be cool to like, you know, be able to turn off your tie at will. Keeping things separate is so much cleaner half the time. That's true. For workflow, but yeah, for VR chat, it's just you're like, optimize it. But yeah, I think for the sake of skin weights, it makes sense doing it that way. Usually the material, since the VRM format supports that everywhere. Yeah. Yeah, VR chat wants it all in one mesh. Probably for optimization reasons, which like I don't blame. I'm proud because my first VR chat model was like in excellent standing for like you know, model optimization. Like it was a hamster, but it was optimized well enough that I didn't have to worry about it. It was awesome. For custom animations, you need these kind of easier to have different meshes for the toggles for a couple reasons. Ah, yeah. Yeah, for Shindig's edited his outfit toggles in Watado, and it's just in a blueprint. Because I couldn't figure it out in Unity, and I think I probably could now, but... Me stupid. How do I lock opacity? Is there no opacity lock in, 1, don't need for extra materials, and 2, when you make more additions to your models on top of what you order, the animation changes, and that changes the animation, so you have to redo all of those. Oh, what? The order of materials changes. Oh yeah, for if you're combining stuff. Yeah. So smart. Patting on the head. No way there's no opacity lock in this program. Is that true? Yeah, I don't want to do mass stuff. I know how to do it, but I don't care. I could, yeah, damn. So you have to add an anchor to your paint layer and then reference it anchor to full layer. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why do they make it so difficult? Just make a clip to a layer. How hard is it to make that? I mean, I'm saying this as an artist who doesn't program, but brother. Program made by programmers type issue. Yeah, I was hoping to like use his normal map too, but I think I'm gonna have to repaint it if I do this. That's okay. Can I at least lock opacity at the brush level like Blender? I don't know. I'm gonna cry, Goon. Goon, I'm gonna cry. I don't think so. It probably is a way. I'm doing the stubborn artist thing where I'm like, there probably is a way. Will I do it? No. That's how you learn faster workflows, though. Like, truly. Small indie company, Adobe can let a lock opacity button. To be fair, okay, not to defend Adobe. Who owned Substance before? They acquire, listen, they just acquire, like, I'm saying, they're the Nada. What do you mean who owns Subs? Wait, Nada like nothing, or is that their company name? Are you fucking with me? I mean, it's happened. Was it 3ds Max? One of Autodesk acquired 3ds Max. They didn't they just acquired it to acquire it. I don't think they had any intention. They just bought the competition. I don't think they had any intention of updating that program. Algorithm with little people. I see. That sounds right. You never had that program? Oh, I see. Yeah. So I guess what I'm saying is, like, it sucks they aren't adding that feature. But also, yeah, I don't think companies have that buy other companies have a good track record of improving on the software. Not always. But the bridge from ZBrush to Substance is pretty good. Even with regular illustration programs, they're very picky, to be fair. I don't find anything as comfortable to paint it as I do in Sai. Dude, so true. Do you do texture painting in Sai? It's so soft. Oh my, that's so cool. Yeah, it's... The only reason I haven't is because, I'm always exporting textures in Targa export, or, if I'm using alphas, I have to bring it back to Photoshop anyway, so just lazy bug for me, but that's awesome. Oh, the scar goes across his head a little bit. Different. So I can save as PSD. They can. And not the hello. Big so skilled. Gone so skilled. Straight up. Sagging, rise up. Good to know you have good taste. Yeah. Well, I painted in a long time ago when I was being I want to paint. I want to paint things nice, like these JP illustrators that are doing really cool stuff. And then I started using it and I was like, this program's blending tools are the best I've ever used. And so I got off Corel Painter and stopped pirating Photoshop for a bit. But then I was going back into the 3D realm and being oh no, I gotta use Photoshop again. And Photoshop's pressure sensitivity was good all the way up until past CS3. It was going downhill. Oh, Magibank for drawing, interesting. I prefer Magma for sketching. I think it's just it forcing me to work on a tiny canvas. Makes me do better art. My sketches straight up turn out better in Magma. So when I draw my boys kissing, I go on Magma. I just make a whole canvas. A boys kissing. I know it curves right now. Maybe I'll just I'll skew it. The yaoi is more concentrated. So true. In a small canvas, it's true. The love is greater because the concentration is higher. That's pretty good. All right. You prefer to sketch on paper, and that's totally fair. I think for inking, I'd do like paper better. Ads are playing in a few moments. I'll be right back shortly. Like in a minute or two I'll hit the BRB button. I will not be talking. Yeah, no, all too bad. Or subscribe. I know you can't, Margo. But I'm not gonna talk until then either way, so it doesn't matter. Both subscribers and unsubscribers get the same treatment. Except that I say thank you to the subscribers. You know? I'll say thank you to everyone. Oh. She hates you because you're not poor. Shut up. I'll bring it back. Oh. I'm back. I'm gonna wrap it up soon. I know like no one wants to hear that too, but I need to buy ingredients for food. I realize I don't have anything. Make some curry. Or maybe we can get sandwiches. IDK. Yeah, I was planning on making some curry. Pay your rent, by the way. It's November. Go pay your rent if you rent. If you live at home, good for you, I guess. I think you're getting lamb for tonight's curry, or today's curry. I say tonight, but I'm literally cooking today. I modeled his eyebrows kind of wrong, actually. We can fix that later. I want to put his stubble in. I never highlighted his chin. Let me do that. The same layer I used for the lighter forehead, maybe I can use for the chin. Oh, I'm getting a weird seam thing here. What's that about? It's weird. Looking so much nicer. Wow. I'm happy. I'm happy with how this is turning out. Usually I'm like... Usually I'm a complainer. Teehee. Oh, he's got crow's feet. That's so cute. We'll add that in a bit. Let's do his stubble, maybe. Stubble. I get this a brush to look a little better. Are there other alphas we can find? Oh my god, it's an arrow. They have the Kyle, because the Kyle guy worked on like Adobe for a bit making brushes. We do have some Kyle brushes in here from that time, which is really cool, but the brushes don't go in the right direction though. I think if we draw it by hand, I don't think I've ever seen a messy hair version of him. He has it when he wears his like casuals Hatsune Miku shirt. It's pretty good. The Matsune Hiku. He's apparently never had this is like recent lore, but never had his casual model. Like, let me get the general. Does he have more beard in this? Is he clean shaven? Oh, he's not. Never had his casual rigged. So I'm like, huh. Not casual, never had his like nude model like rigged. So I'm assuming the casual's like its own separate file before he had the full body, so. Do you ever wonder how people used to texture things back in the late 90s and early 2000s? Do you mean like in Photoshop? And like doing overlay textures of like metal? Because I do. Or is that different? Yeah, they raw dog Photoshop. In school that's how they taught me. I raw dog Photoshop. You raw dog Photoshop, and then to make like a specular maps, you like you have similar layer organization. Or you make the shiny spots or like the metallic spots, you know, have a roughness based on like whatever stock texture you pulled on Maya NG, the website. Mayang textures. But yeah, it was hard for hand painters, but now it's like, now that we have so many programs that like have all that stuff, life is a lot easier, right? But yeah, no, raw dog in Photoshop is like, it's pretty hard, but like, yeah. I mean, that's also like, it was a lot of smart, and besides raw dog in Photoshop and just double checking if the stuff was seamless or not, a lot of UV cuts would be in spots that were like really well hidden, so that when you textured it, like I think still 2007 people were still doing it like this. Yeah, you just when you do UVs, you just make sure that the seams. That's why like I got so good at cutting UVs, because like when I initially was separating textures like that, like it was hard. Yeah, nowadays you can like have really messy UVs. Let's go F it, we ball. Hi Ham, hi Mehu, hello, hello. Man, I think I made his chin like really flat when I first made this. I'm doing symmetry, but I think eventually I'm gonna like asymmetry it. Even before the seams, I looked at a bunch of old video models, and some of the shapes they have were considered very careful for texturing. Yeah, I mean it's probably a lot more like warped UVs, because it needed to make sure that the pattern going across it would go a certain way in the texture direction. Maybe in substance, so I think I do like make sure of that. But yeah, like looking at the Metal Gear, what is it called? The MGS1 model of Snake was an interesting one too, because the textures on that are actually like pretty stretched. Yeah, confined texture space too. Yeah, because like 1024 by 1024, so you got to decide like, you know, having texture density is important. Like, you know, having this stuff properly textured, so like stuff is at the right size. But more importantly, bigger thing was like, a lot of it, 1024 was like pretty standard for a lot of game textures. So game can only be so big, and then our machines kept getting better and better, and phones start getting better and better, and now mobile games is like in a terrible state, probably. I can't speak for it because I'm not in that space, but I can imagine optimizing for stuff when in the graphics race. It's hard. I heard working VR was not great for like realistic games. Yep. For PS1 stuff, I can generally understand it better since you're trying to fit almost everything into a 256. Yeah, thanks, thank MX Rico for a sub if you got one. Very kind. I forgot about that completely. Thanks, guys. I'll place every stubble lovingly on this man's face. The Renanites deserve a beautiful man. Gourmet hairs. Yeah, I don't know, like, because I probably could do those in a texture way and, like, erase it like it's a halftone, but a Michelin star. That's too much. Try to make sure it looks good, you know? Because, like, hair direction matters. Like, if you look at, like, how hair patterns on a face, that stuff matters. Is this the style? Good. Thank you. Me putting stubble on my anime model. My anime man model. I'm working symmetry as long as I can, but I think eventually I'll have to, like, do asymmetry. That's ready to go, yeah. Good. Thank you for your guidance. Hehe. And by guidance I mean is, like, you know, you're working on stuff and sometimes you're like, oh, I don't know if it's the right choice, but you're right here. And you're like, no, this is the right choice. This is the way. I'm like, yes. I like it though. I think texturing, once, like, you know, you have everything laid out, I think every part of the 3D process is chaotic, but right now, like, UV unwrapping is a little chaotic too, but, like, texturing and just, like, seeing if stuff looks right and going off vibes, I think that's when I'm the most relaxed. I think for the part where you could have done more repeating brush would be, like, the tiny stubble that's like dots. Oh, that's true. The dot stubble. I don't see any, like, there's in a few spots I see it, but yeah, his, like, are broader strokes. The 5 o'clock shadow. But I think even that, like, I think I would just, like, shade it darker to emulate the 5 o'clock shadow. Like, not the dot specifically, but, like, I think I would just, for a stylized model. I'm not sure. There's, like, multiple ways to do it, right? But, like, yeah, making it, like, tinier stubble that's just, like, repeated across in a pattern. 100%. How about 10 o'clock shadow? Face is covered in hair. For sure, something. Oh, I see. Something I thought about since I was drawing every. Yeah. I got you. Okay. Oh. It's me after 2 weeks of not shaving. the full werewolf fit. I was talking to Bernard about it because, like, it's like, oh, you know. So we're talking about like shaving in general, like, you know, hair grooming stuff, and I was like, yeah, like, I wax, and a lot of people wax because, like, sometimes, like, shaving, like, I mean, I don't know, I don't know hair theory stuff, but waxing does get you, like, a smoother surface. But yeah, over time, I think when you shave, like, you do develop that darker shade. But I told him, like, it's normal. I think I'm pretty sure, like, a lot of people just, like, develop that over time. Like, if you really want, like, baby face smooth, you should you should get laser. Yeah, waxing. Yeah. I grew up in a household where we just wax all the time, though, so maybe like I'm used to it, and maybe it's not a norm. Waxing pick off those tiny hairs from your pores and rip them out. Yeah. I've had like wax rip my hairs out though instead, like for not careful. Yeah, fiance used to get so spooked with me waxing without pain. Really? Yeah, I think I developed like a pain tolerance for my face. For that, but like in other things, I would say I don't have good pain tolerance for. Before waxing, I can brave it out. When it comes to your face, people don't want to wax, especially not on a daily, weekly basis. Yeah. I mean, like, I'll tweeze. I'll wax and I'll tweeze from time to time, and then I'll wait. But yeah, for men, like, because some people, like, they'll shave in the morning, and then in the evening, their hair is, like, fully back. So it depends on your genes, too. Most people, most men that I know. You know, lasering on your body, though? Oh, that's awesome. I've been looking into laser, actually. Because I could still spend a good amount of money on wax. I thought I was doing laser on my face. But I didn't want to do it right before travel when I have to do multiple sessions. But I've been considering it. I have like some stubborn like chin hairs that just keep coming back dark. And I'm like, what the hell, man? So. Laser for whole body sounds awesome though. Make you turbo smooth. That sounds great. You want to do laser because I think it can look alright with a beard. Some people prefer it, but also think clean shaven shoots you. Yeah. There's a difference between being like fully laser versus like, you know, beard versus like having a little bit of scruff. I do like it. Like I don't mind like a little bit of stubble on my, like I think it does look really nice in some cases. Like some people can work it and some people like maybe it doesn't work for them. You seeing it so smooth? Yeah, I would love that. You know, don't tempt me. I'm trying to think of I'm thinking of how ridiculous it is. I'm a hamster VTuber. Why am I talking about lasering, you know? I should have a model where like I do have a ball toggle for when I get really mad. Look. Sorry, places that bother you the most. Yeah. It's good. Yeah, I'll just do that. Cause like it's not as expensive as I thought it would be. So I was like, huh. So, yeah, after vacation maybe. Not only bald, my ears fall off. Yeah, that's bald. You know, what ears? The ears off triggers you the most. Oh, what's wrong with that? You don't like my ears off? Yeah, I haven't used it in a while. Thanks for reminding me. Now he has a better surface to dance on. Exactly. The 4 is like waxy. He can do his head spins. Let me export this and see how it looks on the model. Moment of truth. Oh, it's like really, really light, but it's there. We can go a little thicker. That's cool though. A detail map? Oh, so when you get close up, it like gets even more detail. I don't think I need to though. Oh. What would a detail map? That's what it is, right? When you get in, like it gets really detailed. Or is it something different? It's like really light when it's far away. Yeah, fine. I'm fine with I think if I build up more hair, though, I think it'll look better. The hair density does look right on this document, though. Oh, I did Control C, Control V. Uh-oh. Big mistake. I like duplicated everything. What if I just duplicate the stubble? Make it a little darker. It'd be a light at a distance. Oh yeah, I think, yeah, depends on Unity's texture filtering, for sure. Oh, this looks better, though. Just making the hairs a bit darker. But I agree the build-up needs to be a little higher. Your experts actually are like, hey, did you want to change that? Oh. I think I'm fine with him at this distance, though. I think it needs to be more here. Like, it looks nice, thank you. I think, it helps having it in an engine, because, like, I mean, one, his head's, like, all separated here. He's a monster. But I think... Merge down? Oh, anchor. I see the anchor point thing that you were talking about earlier. Is there no merge layer? Whatever. I'll just work on this for now and then I'll duplicate it. Or I gotta darken it again. Easy. Yeah, I think it needs to be more like up around here. Like, I think the side view was maybe didn't draw it, but I think it needs to be here. This full beard. Okay. Beard expert here, Big Ham. That's inaccurate. Can you imagine? I do like getting like input from people, but like yeah, usually it's like when I ask, I'm like, hey, this looks fine. But I'm just imagining the beard backseater. I think a little bit more. As a stubble heifer, nothing to worry about. Okay, good, good. I'll keep going. Gotta make sure my men look good, you know? No one's specializing that in the VTubing space. Or maybe a few people are, but then we're all generalists. Everyone's making waifus. Gotta make sure the men have like good rep too. I get the market cornered. Oh god. I want to make both though. I think that's my issue. I don't mind though. It's nice being able to do both. I'll say that. You only got time to work on a couple male models? Oh, has it mostly been female models then? Oh yeah. There we go. That's crazy, Randon. Wag. Okay. Oh, his forehead texture is gone. Wait, is this true? Feels like I should add so much more detail, so much darkness to his forehead wrinkles. Oh, I did Control C again. Hee hee. Big mistake. Wah, Luigi. Wah. I love Luigi. It's like weird to say, right? But between the Mario brothers, I'm a Luigi girly. I love him. He looks good. He looks like he could be in a Telltale game. The walking orc. I'm excited to get into the hair textures because I have the base bacon there, but we can make it even better, even softer, even tastier. Oh, unlock shader! No, no, my plans are ruined. No. Ah, oh, shoot. Let me. Let me open it. Unlock shader. No, now it's everything's gonna be pink. Motherfucker, where are your glasses? That looks nice. Oh, I think I exported him without the glasses. We'll see. Oh no, it didn't because this is a prefab already. I think we're fine. Took me a while to learn you can animate values in the Poyomi shader since you need to like right click a specific unspecified portion. Animate values. Oh god, sorry for this. That was our Halloween costume. I was taking pictures. Do you know if Poyomi can do scrolling textures? Yes, I think so. Tippa like thrifted this off Booth, which is awesome. And I made her the scarf and the leaf. I want to recreate the Yotsuba pose. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna recreate anything right now. How malleable? Like you can bend me. His face texture looks way better now. It was so flat before. It actually looks really good in lighting. Shit, man. Good job, Big Ham. What environment is this? Oh, it is like a Halloween. They have like a default one. I like the VR room one they have, but it gets really blue. Good job. Thank you, Big Ham. Oh, it's transparent camera right now. Hold on. Oh my god. This is crazy. Good job, Big Ham. Something about the glasses area over here. I think I want to do more work. Maybe go more intense where the nose is and all those other spots. Found family vibes, true. Why are your hands busted, brother? Oh. Is this the skeleton thing I didn't fix from before? I think so. Everyone's having kind of a different style. Reminds me of those memes that are like when all your bros get different interests, but you're still cool. Yeah. Yeah. Index. Yeah, for a while the hands were actually scrambled. I might have to redo this actually. For a while the hands were scrambled on my model. Because I use AutoRig Pro, and I use the mesh detection method they have for building out the hands, and I should have paid closer attention because it like scrambled the fingers really bad. And I thought it was really funny, but at the same time I was like, uh-oh. You got to fix that. So let me hold on. I have to lock in for a second. It should work in theory, but I've had cases where the prefab just doesn't. Let me see. Let me just redo this configure. Do Shadow has some easy ways to turn your current skeleton to the nice one with the controls it has. I think they're coming out with something like that. Unless I understood them wrong. I think they are. Thumb, index, middle, ring. I think there's a feature I thought they were coming out with recently that was like kind of like that. I could be mistaken. Let me try to export this, or let me see. Good stuff. I can't wait to like texture his shirt too, and also do the collider properly for his chest. I know like I know that tie's crashing through it, guys. His hand's still weird here. I tested like full body tracking with his hand. I think there's just a case of like the pose being a little too quirked up. I did test like with full body hand tracking though. I think it's just the nature of this pose that's doing it. That's what kind of sucks. Like the water poses are cute, but they're not fit for big boys. Oh my god. This is really cute actually. Oh. I gotta fix this. Oh, that's fine. Magic cloth that this thing can do weird angles limited by normal position. Oh yeah, I could do that too. I think I had limited too much. What is it? Stop. Stop. The FF cactus pose? I think that is what it's inspired by. There's some poses of like lying down poses. Like frail anime girl lying down poses that like I've been putting him in and like it's so funny. I love this one too. Hey, who dies like this? This is Ranma. This is the Ranma death pose. That's awesome. This is the fucking Ranma death pose. Base devs. They're frequently not fit even for a dainty small woman. Yeah, that's true. I know I can like export my own, but it's just like, how much effort am I willing to go through? What's fun? I mean, my favorite part is putting them into dance animations and seeing them go wild. This is like looking pretty good though. HSM jump. I'm a little worried because like the way I have his rig set up right now, like his arms, for any of the poses where it's like hand over mouth, like it's like well above it. But also, I don't think I should care. Oh my god. I want to get his AR kit set up actually. This is pathetic. Oh. Whoa, whoa, bring him back, bring him back, bring him back. Uh-oh. I'm hitting all the buttons. Uh-oh. Come back, Randon. Yeah, they sure of his arms being that big? I think so too. There's stuff I can like mitigate though. Yeah. He's gone. There he is. Yeah. Oh my god. This will look great actually. This is it. This is peak VTubing, everyone. He was shy for a second. Shy work. Wait. It's looking a lot better. I think I've improved some of like the bone positioning. Or like the stuff does look good. I have been fiddling with it just to be like, oh, where should his shoulders sit? Because before his shoulders were like like his arms are down, like his shoulders would look so weird. Yeah, this looks great. Actually, better than before. Well, it's like still inwards because it's like the girl stand. Oh my god. I want to throw up looking at him. Is this shirt something you can toggle? Yes. It has no nipples right now. Because I have it separate. Uh-oh. What's this piece of shirt? I should fix that. That shouldn't be there. I find something new every day, huh? I need to transfer weights, but I still just haven't I haven't done weights for his body properly yet, because I'm still like moving his skeleton so much. Buttons too. Oh yeah. Yeah. But it's my model, huh? And not anyone else's, so I can do whatever I want. Why is a bit of the side spiky? Because I haven't weighed it properly yet. I haven't done skin weights properly. I just did a quick dummy skinning. I haven't like again, yeah, because I've had to like undo and redo the weights so much because I'm just like updating the skeleton. But it's like I shouldn't have to think about doing, you know, proper weights yet. But yeah, it's being influenced by a lot of stuff likely. An issue I had when I was making the model was like either wondering because you decided I didn't have it, so maybe it's part of the design. Oh no. No, that's just me being bad. But yeah, I'll fix it eventually. Be good. Let me turn off his glasses. I think I gotta do subdivs on the lenses different. Like, I gotta make it smooth subdivs because it's making the lighting do some bad stuff. Which is unfortunate, but it is the way it is. I was not the most diligent with doing some of the topo though. It's scary because he's just following you. I wonder, because I have eye bones, if I can get his eyeballs to move right now for the IK. Calibrate eye movement. Oh. No, I don't think I have it set up right now. Oh no. Yeah, I don't know. Let me see bones. The lack of ears makes me look like candy corn. Shit, that should have been my costume this year. I think the normals are smooth on it though, and it's still doing the lighting issue. Unless you mean some other way. If you mean like the funny anime face normal smoothing stuff. Let's see. Yeah, I want to do AR kit for him once his face textures are like sort of like roughed out. Okay. I will love that. Why is he so small? I am candy corn. Okay. Cool. AR kit at the bottom piece. Yeah, actually, I was doing, I'll show you. I have the rig. I have, with AutoRig Pro, they have a thing to auto-gen. I hope I saved this. Did I save it? Unity always saves, but Substance had to make sure it's saved. Otherwise, like, I'll erase, like, a million years of work. I think it is saving right now. If it's lagging like this, I must have hit the save button. Alright. Let me open it up on Blender. I said I'd call it an hour ago. So I'm just going to show you the AR kit because Goen's here, so I can, like... I don't have AR kit set up yet, but they have a... I got his face controls on his face, like, kind of, like, sorted out. So he can actually move his jaw. I think I sent Brandon a screenshot of his face posed like a Gmod character. He laughed. Yeah, but look. Funny enough, because his face is not like as anime, I can actually like we actually get like a really good control like with the base rigging that they had available. Yeah. But they have controls for like the cheeks and stuff, or like for the teeth positioning, cheeks up, cheek scaling. So if I did like the base generating, because I did this for Human Ham too, and it wasn't too bad. This is like cheek puff. I don't know if it's a little scary. Yeah, but the jaw opening looks really good for this. The anime, yeah, the more anime faces require just doing it manually since it doesn't work like it ought to. Yeah, I think Kayla Kuma did in my AR kit. I'm gonna shout her out. Even though she was like, I'm graduating from VTubing and just doing normal content, she's still gonna be doing art, I'm pretty sure. I think she's just busy with life, and also like doesn't interest her anymore. But she did my AR kit, and like she did it by hand for Chibi Ham, and it's like still my favorite AR kit to this day. That is the side jaw looks really good. I think some things I will hand key for him, but I think for the most part, I think I might try to rely on the base thing. Because the cool thing about the shape key gen thing is that oh shit. Yeah, look, it's cool though, because like yeah, the eyelid up and down. This is what I like it for. Makes the eyelid up and down look like really good. They haven't done like full skinning, but like when his brows are raised, like here's a Gmod face. Orcs are stupid. You hate orcs. Oh my god. Same, bro. This is the Randon who lies. Oh yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, they give you so many face controls. I like it so much though, right? Oh god. You can make like a Monster Factory render. It's cool. They have like brow controls too. I should skin the head and make sure it's like not so weird. I don't mind it all like moving up though. I think that's great. All right, guys. I need to leave. I need to like not stream anymore because I gotta cook for myself. Cook some lunch. I'm gonna buy some ingredients to make curry. And thank you. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being interested in the stuff I do and the good conversations. Yeah, well, I haven't decided on my schedule. Maybe I'll like buy a sandwich. I don't have a schedule written out yet for this week. But there's high probability of me doing an art stream in the morning. So break out the tuna mayo sandwich. Ugh, I don't like tuna that much. But I already did I did like a soba, like almost instant soba that I made my own sauce for yesterday. So, you know, I think I'm gonna do actual cooking for today. Sunflower mayo sandwich for a ham. Maybe. Probably would taste. Sunflowers would probably taste good like in a salad. I can see it. Cool head. Thank you. Thanks for my head compliment. You're gonna educate toast at work. You gotta, you know, big orcs gotta grow big and strong. Big orcs gotta grow big and strong, bro. Where's your Grim Fandango stream? I'm gonna raid you guys into Tippa. I'm gonna raid into Tom, but I think I'm gonna raid into Tippa. Tippa is the person I played the RV game with yesterday. Did she beat Celia the Princess just now? What if I sent you guys to her anyways? Well, let me see. I'll send you guys into her anyways. Alright. Toast in you run with toast in your mouth at school. I'm gonna get a tan bald spot. What if I do? Okay, bye guys. For the raid message, do the Hamzilla raid. But if you don't want to do that, just do the regular ham raid. Okay. That's it. Send tweet. Goodbye, guys. Twitter, follow on. Oh my god, I can't even type. Follow on Twitter, Blue Sky, and Discord. And also consider following my YouTube channel. I am approaching 1K. And I think that would be really cool to have, because then that means I can raid into people, and I can be an obnoxious fan and threaten people's livelihoods with their Oshis.
I'm just kidding about that. I want to be able to read into my friends who are on YouTube. Okay, goodbye. I'm going. I'm copying my raid message. Guys, copy the raid message that I posted up there. Bye. See you later. Thanks, YouTube. Thanks, Switch. Bye-bye.